saw that everything was okay with Nona, had a little feast with Rebecca and all the other sheep, got up to various shenanigans, and Hyra and Scylla snuck off to Vice Manor, and their shenanigans sadly were interrupted
I just got the joke.
just at the end there by Vapula, the demon who previously had harassed Alka with a swarm of demon buddies, taking regular nightly tolls of tail and food. Um, Hira snuck out and got back to town, formed up a mob, and had everybody march on the manor. Sadly, Vapula had fled based on the direction of her trail. It seems she fled to the south, likely into the very forests that Nona had been missing in. The party decided to head after her the following morning, and the night passes largely uneventfully as the sun rises and the morning comes up, and everyone has a chance to wash off the various exhaustion of the previous day. You gather together in town square, accumulating your resources as several of the sheep poke their heads out and see what's going on.
Like Stacey's mom.
As you're gathering stuff together, Nona drags Nils towards you, saying that she's been there recently. She might be able to help guide you into the forest. And at that, many of the other sheep start coming out, saying that they'd like to help as well, and that although they appreciate everyone fighting for them, they feel like it's important that they start sticking up for themselves as well. So Dram comes out, his eyes still red from the previous night, and says, well, if all these sheep are going, you might as well go as well to help protect. So your small elite strike force has now turned into a large bloated mob.
Excellent.
You're going to try and talk them out of coming, or you're going to just bring the mob down into the forest?
Hyra has no problem with this. Anyone else?
No, no, no. No. This is as much fun as would be. We can't just barge around and try to look for it, because too many would pretty much just run the track and give away a position, and a large crowd would actually draw her attention and get her to run away. So if she comes back here, you guys are prepared to kick her ass. It's that simple.
Most of the mob agrees with Pip, saying that they'll keep a watchful eye on the borders, and as soon as they see her, they'll bring her down, and they'll tie her. She'll be good to go, all trussed up for you as soon as you get back.
Excellent.
And most of them sort of wander away, patting themselves on the back. Nils, Nona, Rebecca, and Dram are still standing there, though, and Nona seems insistent that she go with you, while Dram is still a little woozy and suspicious about the whole affair. Rebecca is trying to convince Nona that it's not critical that she and Nils go with you.
You did ask her to come with us last time, so you're all assure Rebecca that we'll look after him. Don't you worry.
She sort of fidgets a little bit and turns to Pip. Well, what do you think? Would it be okay?
Well, can you walk quietly?
Nona assures you that quiet is one of her specialties. She can do very, very quiet, and she'll make sure that dear Nils keeps his mouth shut.
Very well then. I press the digitator boots well, hooves, they're nice and clean. Head up.
Okay. Dram sort of looks at Hyra, looks back at Pip, looks back at Hyra, shrugs, and stumbles back to his guardhouse.
Here will. No, I'm not going to antagonize him.
Okay, so you guys plus Nils and Nona. Alright, so the party heads out south with Nona's guidance. You find the entrance to the woods in no time. It's fairly dense. The woods itself is not terribly large, but it is near the base of the mountains to the south. And as a consequence, most of the trees here are very thick with immense foliage that obscures all but dusky twilight as you set foot in. The various sounds of the field, the birds chirping, the I guess horses whinnying, the sheep people with their light, airy conversation is drowned out as you set foot into the smothering, suffocating silence of the woods. Nona takes the lead while Nils sort of takes out the back, looking awkward and downtrodden, but nevertheless keen to come along. As you start exploring the woods, Nona seems to guide you along with relative ease, surprising for one of her people. As she gets to a crossroads, she stops and mentions that, we're actually very near where I was looking for that treasure. If we have just a little bit of time, we might be able to take a detour, and I think would be very profitable. It's really too much for me and Nils, so you'd be welcome to the lion's share of it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know there was lions here.
Haha. Well, the sheep's share, then.
Out of character. Pip, do you have detect magic by any chance?
Yes,
Alright.
I can sniff it out. I can
Cool.
smell your magic.
I was going to have Scylla detect magic on these two, but since she's not here, or is here but on autopilot, any chance you could give Nona here a sniff? Because something's not right here.
The whole
going
situation
fucking-
is very fishy.
I'm going like
I think she's trying to
I'm
pull the
going-
wool over our eyes.
well, we
yeah.
better share away from that path then.
Better hoof it.
These puns are bad.
Oh, I guess we started.
Hi, Fen, yes.
Oh, good morning, Fen.
I had to poop.
But yeah, I'm going Gordon Freeman here. No wait, Morgan Freeman.
Yes. All right. So,
Let's
Pip,
start sniffing the air, like
discreetly
pick up a
starts
scent.
sniffing. Other than the magic you detect on everyone's gear, you don't sniff out anything suspicious. There appears to be no magic radiating from Nona or Nils.
Okay, can I continue sniffing around? Like
Sure.
I'm going, so like to concentrate in case there's like hidden shit, what's it called, obfuscated, so like, or cloak, cloak the magical presence. Just
Sure.
sniff around but I make it look like I'm sniffing around like I caught a trail and just sniffing the ground. Sniffing going between their legs, sniffing, then up their butts, and then moving on.
We all
Go
know
ahead
you
and
just
make
want to suck ass.
Make a deception check to make it more discreet than sort of just leaning in and sniffing their faces.
Would that be actually suspicious to Pip? Or
Oh,
from Pip?
that's 20 motherfuckers!
All right. Pip puts on his detective cap, pulls out the magnifying glass, and starts sniffing around very discreetly,
their
very
butts.
professionally, sniffing everybody's butts. All right, now Pip, make a perception check.
Looks like Pip wants to find the treasure.
That's not a perception check.
Oh, that's persuasion. Whoops, I'm so sorry about that. Not much better, but
Okay.
it's decent.
You're sniffing around, trying to pick up any errant smells, and you rather detect something that seems vaguely familiar. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Hooray for Arcana roll.
Oh no.
I literally have 1 point in it. I'm not a magician, remember?
Well,
Okay, and you keep sniffing around. You're finally able to place exactly what it is that you sniffed. There's an old trace of Nona around here that heads down in the other path. You're pretty sure you could follow that to where she went wrong in her original searching. So if you decided to seek out the treasure, you could probably save everyone a lot of time, and you wouldn't get lost.
well, we're here. We might as well.
Just
I like treasure.
Just mention it in the voice, like the voice in the back of their heads. Well, to my party, not to Nona.
Have you ever done
That's
this to us
sure.
before? The mind and the voice in the mind. I don't think you have.
No,
So
you just
yeah.
hear this. You have a puppy in the back of your head, your mental head, right now.
All right.
Who's she doing this to? Just you or everyone?
I think it's to our party.
Well, what the fuck? Get out of my head.
Like, gets her hackles up. Mm.
And what?
I'll look around and ask if anyone else just heard that.
Hira nods.
Nona turns around. Hear what? I didn't hear anything.
A voice somewhere. Okay, it starts
Oh,
looking around.
don't
like
tell
a
me you're already getting a little shaken by the woods. They're completely safe. Not like the forest to the northeast. That one's filled with goblins. The worst thing you'll find here might be, I don't know, a tiger or something. But they're pussycats.
Panthers. Oh, fuck. I figured it out. Glorian's a butt slut.
What?
What?
I figured it out. I'm not giving you any more hints than that.
Who's Glory Ann?
Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. Finn's got a thing in the back of his head here. Well, I'll have to guess what it is. Okay, so would the party like to go on a detour to go to the treasure hunt, or chase after Vapula before she makes good her exunt?
Do you think we could find our way back
Well-
here later?
Who are you asking, Nona?
Yeah, since he's the one who's leading us around at the moment.
Oh, I think would be fine. I got a little turned around the first time, but I'm fairly confident that I'd be able to figure it out now.
Alright, so Treasure
Right then.
or demons?
We can do like this. Pitch walks into
Oh,
the
no.
tall grass. Hear this sipping sound. And he pulls out a vial of smelling salt.
I thought you were going to mark your territory.
I was pretty sure that's where we were going.
I turned my head like a fucking owl and looked back at you guys. It's like, I'm not a monster, feral animal. You guys know that, right? Crack.
Doesn't mean you can't mark your territory, does it? That's not a thing
Well,
you
do
do, right?
No, I don't. I'm a civilized being. Do you go piss on everything you own?
Well, mostly things I don't own, really.
Yeah, and that's
If
why
I
you're
get
wearing a loin.
really drunk and have
I'm
to
actually
put
very-
on.
Yeah, what he said.
Ah, jeez. No wonder you haven't washed your clothes then.
I thought
For the
you just
You
gives
make
you
a lot of
raspberry.
assumptions about every other character's bathing habits in every D&D game we play.
because the thing is, if you guys don't mention it, it doesn't happen.
Alright, so if we literally never mention ourselves going pee or poop or eating, clearly we
Back
starve
up
to
as
death
hell.
and then explode. Right? Right? That's how that works.
That's pretty much what fucking
Hey,
happens.
it's what-
If you
it's
don't
whatever.
say what the hell you're doing, that literally never happens.
Alright. So, how's your stomach doing these days?
Quite well.
Really? I haven't seen you take a poo in a while. Just, that's so stupid.
All right, I think we've gotten a little off from the issue at hand.
Alright, so, smelling salt's not marking your territory. Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
gonna go
smelling
about it, I guess.
salts are very strong smelling, so
Yeah.
it make it easier for her to find her place. Him to find his place, he's way back here.
Yep. This thing stinks way worse than any hormone piss can do, so let's go with that.
Alright, so we can make our way
Alrighty.
back here whenever, so might as well go after the
Yes.
demons since that's time
Let's
sensitive.
go find demon.
And after we find her, we should find this champion and smack him around a bit for saying he fixed the issue and leaving it half done.
Liars are not. Can't have people lying to
Can't have
everybody.
charlatans giving us adventurers a bad name.
Indeed. All right. So, you're going to find Nona's treasure first, yeah?
No, I think we were gonna go after the Vacula first.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. After the demons
more
first.
pressing.
Gotcha. Okay. Nona shrugs and guides you a little further south, but after about an hour or so of going through the woods, she's at the extent of her experience there, and it's going to be up to you guys to follow the demon the rest of the way. So we're going to do a group skill challenge. Since you don't have a dedicated ranger or druid to guide you all the way through the woods here. So how this works is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So everyone will make a skill check. At least 2 of you have to succeed to count as a success. If you get 6 successes before you get 4 failures, the skill challenge is successful. Otherwise, it is not. So, when I
either-
say make a blank skill check, everybody makes that.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, let's start out with a tracking check. So, everyone make a survival check. You are looking around for any evidence of demons passing through here. You suspect that she might have flown, so you're looking for fallen branches, anything like fallen nests or disturbances in the tree tops above you. Oh, and I should mention that it counts as 2 successes if all 4 players succeed. So we got Hyra, Pip, Kinathis, and Fenoxo.
Fenoxo, Fenbut. What do I have to roll? Survival? Oh god, I'm sorry,
Survival.
everyone.
It's okay.
You're
Keenan and
not
I
the
can
only
carry the
one.
party.
One!
Oh,
Okay, well,
oh,
you have 2 successes, though. Hyra and Leira are able to find some traces of recent passing and guide you a little further south. They take you to the east as the path sort of turns. At this point, the going becomes more difficult because the underbrush has grown much thicker, so you're going to have to pause and look around for any evidence of changes in the forest. So everyone please make a perception check.
Oh
oh,
man.
so
I can't
can I
just
get advantage?
can't I?
Can I get advantage for being sick in case?
Sure.
Let's perform. There's perception. Oh, I need advantage.
Okay, so we've got another success. Once again, Leira and Hyra are able to get everyone to sort of quiet down, take in the environment, and off in the distance you can just barely make out the slight traces of purple, which Hyra indicates was Vapula's color of choice. The group seems to be within sight distance of her, but you're still a fair distance away, so you don't want to spook her, so she just takes off. So please, everyone, make a hide check.
Stealth?
Yeah,
Shit.
stealth.
Balls in my court now, bitches!
Thank God.
Wait. I have a slight idea.
Leira, what kind of armor are you wearing? Out of curiosity.
Right. Here I cast first before I cast invisibility on you, and then I do a stealth check. Because you are ugly.
What?
Oh, not 20. Ninja puppy.
Okay, so with everybody sneaking along very quietly and Hyra being invisible, though still tromping about, clanking in her armor.
I wear leather armor.
I thought you were using the half plate from the
No.
Who took the half plate from the
Leira, so
Jack?
I think she might have
Okay.
disadvantage on this check. Not that it matters, but
Yeah, you got your success though.
Just a second.
Okay.
Just suddenly transforms into this.
oh boy.
Ah, god damn it. Broken link. Why?
Okay.
Why did you do this to me?
You are creeping through the underbrush. You can just barely see the succubus's purple frame high up in the treetops. You're somewhat at a loss for what to do next, since she seems to be up there a fair distance away, and if you approach any closer, she might take off. So you're going to have to set up some kind of a trap to either knock her out of the treetops or to wrangle her, or otherwise put a bell on her. So go ahead and make a nature check.
Can I cast like own person on her?
You could, but that would interrupt the skill challenge. So the skill challenge would count as a failure. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
You said we're rolling nature, right?
Correct.
Alright. Could I, like, replace that with athletics and try and, like, climb the tree to flush her out into the trap?
You could do that after you figured out what you're going to do for the trap. Yes.
Oh, I see what the trap. God damn it! Alright. Hyra thinks that this is the best idea. So.
Worst idea.
Okay, you are somewhat at a loss for what to do here. So, the trap solution is probably not going to work. But there are a lot of you, and you could form a cordon if you spread out and flush her down. It's fairly tight up in the treetops due to the thickness of the tree branches, so she can't move very quickly. If you circled around, you might be able to limit her movement options. So, everybody make an athletics or acrobatics check to get into position, either climbing to the tops of trees or sneaking around to areas where you'd be able to jump out and grab her.
You're invisible. What's your name again?
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Commando puppy, go.
Oh.
Okay. You creep into the correct places, and you're pretty sure you'll be able to catch her if she gets going. Now you have to decide how to spook her to flush her into the trap. What would you like to do? You can call down to intimidate her. You can use magic to make it seem as though there's an army of sheep coming at her, or whatever you want to do.
Can I make a death from above attack and try and, like, jump her? If
Yes,
she
you can
tries
do
to
that if you
fly,
like.
If she tries to flee, she'll hit the trap. So, does anyone have a better idea? Otherwise,
Well, you're currently invisible.
yeah, so.
Right.
Although, actually, in that
I
case,
have
maybe it
one
should
more-
be Kell who makes the death from above attack. So that way I
I
can
could
keep
Well,
shoot
invisibility.
magic missiles at her, but
Here's the thing, though. I have one more spell I can cast on you. It's called Fly.
But we're already basically in the trees, like.
Oh, that is true.
Although,
Fell from above.
maybe cast that on Kell. That way he can, like, zip after her if she, like, evades the trap or something.
I can already run super fast.
That's true. Alright, well, fuck it. Cast it
Okay,
on me then.
Fly. Okay.
Why not?
never seen a flying gnoll before.
And you won't, because I'm invisible. Alright. So, last call
Okay,
before
so-
death from above. Go once, go twice.
Well, I got I have some spells that could work, but let's go with Fly then.
Okay, so everybody make an initiative check. Don't actually roll for initiative yet here.
I'm confused. Are we rolling initiative or not?
So roll initiative, but don't use the macro that puts it in the thing, 'cause the fight hasn't actually started.
Yes.
So just
right.
roll d20 plus your initiative bonus.
I'm just going to use the macro and then roll
Okay,
it again
that's-
when the
that's-
fight starts.
That's fine too.
You can't really use the macro because you need a token selected. So, moot point.
Damn it.
I tried already, don't.
God damn it, Ben.
I think we need to
God
haste
damn it,
cast on
Kinathis.
Fen.
All right. Well, Pip and Hyra are on point, and Pip flushes her out. Hyra leaps from the trees, and the invisible mass of the Gnoll drags her to the ground, where her griffin wings flail helplessly.
Wait,
And
what?
now the key is to keep her. She's got griffin wings. Sorry.
Huh.
I should take a moment to describe her now that everyone is within sight. So, Vapula is a 6-foot purple succubus with pale purple skin and no horns, which is quite surprising for most demons. She has dark purple hair, glowing purple eyes, and tremendous eagle wings that swarm out from behind her. Her hair hangs in a thick mane around her head, and she has a sizable length dangling between her legs, just under a loincloth. It looks like she once wore very fine clothes, but time and trial has reduced them to little more than rags, which nevertheless hang erratically off of her curves.
I know that feel. Alright.
But
So-
now she's been thrust to the ground by the bulk of Hyra. So for the final check here to make sure she doesn't break out, everybody make an athletics check to jump on top of her and bind her arms.
Shit. Alright,
Oh, well,
Pip,
I think
we're
that's a modest.
break it out. There we go.
Athletics check. I got shit in that.
Oh, roll high.
For someone with
All right.
0 in it, that's pretty good.
Everybody leaps on top of the demoness, holds her limbs down as you bind her, and throw rope around her limbs, more or less hog-tying her. And she starts sputtering and cursing and furiously wriggling around. Good job. You succeeded in the skill challenge. Now, everybody make a perception check.
And this is when we find out this isn't Vapula. This is when everyone else finds out. God damn it, Kell.
Wow.
It's okay. I
that-
got a -1.
God.
All right.
Basically a nat 20.
Pip starts sniffing around as you guys are securing Vapula and calling her not very nice names. And in a moment, Pip sort of straightens up, fur bristling on his back, and he announces that not only are you not alone, but the sheep appear to be gone.
Who else is out there? Here it says pulling out her blade.
Well, let's find out for a minute here. Do-do.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
There appear to be a swarm of imps. They've taken hold of Nils and Nona, and
That's
more are still
Man, damn Nils.
fluttering
That
around.
hair.
Is that DCL?
I'll put these two back and put you guys standing around.
Yeah.
Where is whatever? He's in. He said he was here. Said late I am. School is troublesome. She said that 20 minutes ago.
Well, then he's gonna be late, I guess. You know.
All right. The largest of the imps waves to Vapula and turns to the lot of you. All right, just let it go, and we'll let your little friends go free. Otherwise, they'll be coming with us to, make sweaters for us.
I throw a javelin at him.
All right, roll for initiative.
I think you already
You
did.
can't fool us. Imps don't wear sweaters.
Yay! Holy shit, I rolled decent for initiative for once. God damn it.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Okay. The imps are standing in a threatening manner as Vapula slowly rises to her knees,
Where's that?
looking around, noticing all the imps around her, and her hands securely bound. She turns to regard all of you with an especially long glance at Hyra. Well, as excited as I am that you've decided to bring a group of friends, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to let me go so my friends can enjoy you properly.
Why did we not put a rope in her mouth?
Good question. Maybe you should do that on your turn. Boop. But it is your turn. And you're going to throw a javelin at an imp, are you?
Well, alright, 2 questions. A, am I still invisible?
No. When you jumped out at...
False.
yeah, invisibility goes away.
Alright, no, fuck that plan then. I'm gonna throw Vapula on her stupid bitch face and stuff a rope in her mouth. I'm just gonna fucking sit on her.
There was an imp right next to you, so you'll get attack of
Okay.
opportunity. Okie dokie.
Nope.
He swings, but you tumble back and sit on Vapula. Bloop. Pip, your action.
Okay. Tip just looks at them, looks a little bit, and says, whips out his paws and goes, razzle dazzle, spirit fingers, and cast hypnotic pact. Fuck them all. It's a hypnotic pattern. It's a 30-foot cube. Right there. That fucking piece of crap. Here.
I hope that only affects enemies.
Well, the thing is, hypnotic pattern. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the
Whoa.
creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, this spell's creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. So, I'm taking out these fuckers. 30-foot cube.
Okay, so you're
So-
casting it from way over there. Gotcha.
Yeah, so 30-foot cube, see? It will actually hit this fucker.
I look forward to being charmed.
No, you won't, because you won't get hit.
Yeah, he will. He's right there. Actually, you're in the cube. We're all in the cube. Except for me and
No,
Leira.
I'm trying to get, so that's 35 then.
Okay.
Can't see.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think this is going to work out for you. Yeah, you're going to have to get it back here.
then I do it.
Alright.
Throwing a fireball.
It's like Fireball,
Oh.
but enchantment. Or illusion.
I don't have
Enchantment?
3rd level illusion spell.
Okay, how many are being hit?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All 8? Okay.
Jesus, that is a brutal fucking spell.
I just need to figure out how the fuck the DC works again.
DC is 11 plus your charisma.
Yeah, but for high level spells,
No. For all spells.
it's for all spells. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So, fucking DC.
Well, I think some of them passed. Man, they don't like enchantment spells.
Okay. In fact, only 3 of them failed.
Wait.
So,
Just
Wait,
out of
that
curiosity,
didn't-
are those supposed to be 2d20s added together plus 3?
no. I was rolling 2d20s because they have advantage against spells. So I'm just taking the highest of the dice.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. So 1, 2. What was the DC? Sorry.
20, no, I was gonna say 26, which is wrong. 16.
16. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 fail. So we'll put little faces on them, or hearts.
You know, you could just have written 2D20 D1.
Yeah, I forgot how to do that, so I just rolled twice. Okay. 3 of the imps are staring adoringly at Pip. The other ones are shaking the magic off of them, grumbling and saying, "Well, I guess they don't want their little sheep here coming back with them. It's not a problem. We'll let you keep the purple bitch. We'll take these 2. Leira, your action.
I note to them that don't hit these 3 then. It'll break.
I'm just gonna hop forward with my hammer and swing it back and make like a professional golfer and try and just knock this front imp just out of the tree, just over the horizon.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and roll to hit.
4.
Looks like we're blasting off again.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Oh, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
Crunch.
All right, you whack the imp, and he goes tumbling into a little ball and rolls on the ground and drops down prone, twitching but still awake and more than a little upset.
Need a bit more practice.
Finish him.
I don't have war magic yet.
But you do have 2 attacks around.
Oh yeah, I do have 2 attacks per round. But he went flying, and I don't have a fancy air hammer.
You can move between attacks.
He's
I
on the
can?
ground. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
move.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move at any time.
Ah,
Yeah.
4. Oh.
Okay, well, another hit, but this one does not go flying. Simply
Oh,
takes a
hang on.
severe.
I get to re-roll one of those. Never mind, it's the same.
Severe clunk to the head. Kell, your action.
All right. Doop 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 doop. And where's my stab button? Backstab.
Hey, Pat, you're
Alrighty.
not gonna go save the sheep?
Well, I mean, they're not going to be able to outrun me, so.
Kell creeps up behind the imp and, with a deft motion, puts the imp to the long sleep. Blech.
So don't you mean the long unconscious and sexually vulnerable?
Yes. Vapula is struggling under Hyra. Hyra, make an athletics check to keep her there. She is trying to wriggle out.
Oh, no, you
Punch
have
You're
her
a
in the head.
dom that succubus.
Stay down.
All right. Thump her and keep her under you. Meanwhile,
Pull
the
on those
imps,
reins.
Yep.
the charmed imps flutter away from holding those and start crowding around Pip.
Goddamn.
The imp that got bonked
No,
flutters up.
just I have to correct you on that. They are incapacitated and speed of 0.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual charm effect.
It is, but they are also unconscious, effectively.
Is this
Okay.
a sleep effect?
They are on the ground or whatever.
They just stare out like they're having a bad LSD trip.
Oh, fascination.
Basically.
Alright, the imp that got knocked on the ground lifts himself to his feet, adjusts his jaw, brushes the dirt off of him, and flutters up to Leira. Well, now that I wasn't right neighborly, but what do you say we repay the favor, huh, baby? And he pulls out his big ol' schlong and flutters up and tries to whack you across the face with it.
Gonna cock slap me.
And then he crits. Oh no, he misses.
Does not succeed.
However, the sight of one of them eager to please himself has apparently excited some interest in the other ones, so they do more of the same. The good news is, however, that they're leaving the sheep unguarded.
Good.
Oh, good. I'm being a distraction. Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
snaps up.
Let me see.
He can't snap his friend.
2 successes.
Okay, so they do 10 points of bludgeoning damage and make 2 Constitution saves.
Did the one that crit failed slap his friend or something?
Sure.
Yeah, Constitution is my best save.
Awesome.
All right. Despite the goo dripping down your cheeks, you're able to stay focused on what's at hand and not get all flustered and riled up.
Oh, what's that? You all want a piece of this? Come on.
Your action.
Alright, do I need to do anything to keep Vapula pinned down, or can I throw some javelins or whatever?
No, you can still do whatever.
Sweet. Alright, ride 'em, cowgirl. I will just throw me some javelins. Let's see. I'll take out this injured imp first and then move on to one of the other ones. If I hit. Which I do.
That's a hit.
And then,
Impy takes a javelin and goes down.
I guess on the one right in
Javelin.
front of me. Boop.
So you're saying the javelin rotated in the air, bonked him on the head, and then the shot went up his ass. Okay.
No, I just lean forward and put it up there. It's a ranged attack in name only at this range.
In name.
Got yourself an impsicle.
Well, have to
And
take that
Pip,
home and
your
enjoy
action.
it.
Well then. I have to check my goddamn spells, see if I properly fixed it. So let's see. Spell. Okay, so we all hit level 6, right?
Yes.
What do you get at level 6?
Would you like me to look it up for you?
Yes, it would be nice.
Alright, level 6 Warlock. One of these days, wizards
With the
have
Warlock
this
part I
already.
got, I meant the regular character progression.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Last features only.
Okay, just checking. Okay, so this bugger right here. so I can get this freaking spell. Yep, both of them hit. Face fire puppets.
Pew pew.
Alright, which one were you attacking?
This one.
The injured one?
Yes.
Okay. Fire puppies deploy, and in their cunt destroyer way, they swarm around the imp until he can't see straight, and flutters down and collapses. Leira, you only have 2 imps around you. The other ones have been knocked down, including the...
Who wants to play a nice old game of whack and imp? Whack, 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 whack. I'm gonna hit that one and then that one.
So, splitting fire?
Yeah. Looks like the one right here was 23 to hit and 14 damage. The one over here was 22 to hit, and wow, I get to re-roll both of those damage dice.
Ah.
3 and 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage instead.
Alrighty, you spin around, whacking imps away as best you do. They are pernicious.
That all you
little
guys got?
bugs,
You
so.
guys are nothing.
Kell, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh hey, nat 20.
Alright. You can hear something moving a little further south, and as you glance behind your shoulder, you can see something that appears to be pushing trees aside.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
You recall that
All
this
right.
was being mentioned earlier.
I will yell
This is
something
my
big's
baby.
coming. And then I will go over here and shank a bitch.
No, no,
wait,
no,
are they
don't touch
unconscious?
them.
Yeah, they're unconscious.
They're
Yeah.
mesmerized.
There are 2
Okay, then-
conscious
Yeah.
ones next to
All
you.
right.
That's
Just
for a
grab the
minute.
sheep and run.
That
Are the
one's
sheep
good.
unconscious?
The sheep appear to be dazed.
Okay. I will run over. Can I grab both of them?
You can attempt to grab both of them, sure.
I
Go
will
ahead and
do
make
so.
let's do a strength check.
Yeah.
Alright. Nils is the lighter of the two, so you just grab him with one arm, and Nona is the slightly larger, so you put her in a fireman's carry. You've got both of them secured, but your movement's going to be halved.
Alright, and then I'll take my bonus move action, move 15 feet. Operation Hide and Cry, is it go?
The Kell
Alright.
River.
Hyra, under you, you can feel Vapula squirming, and you feel something cold and slick wrapping around your leg. Make a dexterity save.
God damn it. Should have donkey punched her. Let's see.
You always donkey punch them.
Always donkey punch. Alright, you can feel something that almost feels like a snake wrapping around your leg, but you
Well,
jump aside before it's able to entangle you. You can see that it appears to be a jet black whip that Vapula is gripping in one of her bound arms. She rolls away as you leap off, but you may make an attack of opportunity if you like.
oh, I will. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Samsung. Yeah.
That is a hit. She glances over at Pip and looses the whip at Pip. Pip, make a dex save.
Okay, let's see. Is it which one is save? It's the save on the right or the ability check on the left?
It's the heart.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Ah,
The black leather curls around you, wrapping itself, tying and knotting and binding your arms at your side. And in just a matter of seconds, you've been bound and trussed in a full bondage-style arrangement, and find it impossible to move. Vapula wriggles and, using her bound hands, pulls the gag out of her mouth and lets loose a piercing whistle.
God damn it.
But unfortunately for her, only one imp hears it, as another imp flutters in to the call of her mistress, his mistress, rather. Hyra, your action.
Alright, so she has her hands free now?
Her mouth free. Her hands are still bound, but she can cast spells, but it requires a concentration check to do so.
Alright. So I still have fly on me. So I'm gonna fly up and just ram my dick down her throat. Make an impromptu ball gag out of my knot.
Alrighty. Make a, I guess...
Naughty check.
yeah.
Where are the
Make
rules for
an
nodding in
acrobatics
D&D?
check.
What that? Acrobatics, you say?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Okay, you stuff it in there, and she gags as you jam it in. Jam it in.
If possible, I would like my momentum to carry the two of us to the ground.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a athletics check to pin her again.
Sure. That's not an athletics check. Shit.
All right. You try to do so, but she lets her wings all the way up, and they break free of the ropes, and now the two of you are flying about a foot and a half off the ground.
Alright.
Okay.
Rip that
You are
one.
bound. You are immobile while you're being grappled, and you take 7 points of psychic damage as a tremendous burst of lust flows through you, and the desire to be utilized intrudes itself on your mind. And go ahead and make a concentration check to maintain your focus on the fascination.
Okay, concentration is constitution.
I believe so, yeah.
Or is it like constitution plus my
It's
got
a
proficiency?
Constitution saving throw. If you are proficient in con saves, you get that. If not, no.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. I mean, wisdom and charisma. 19.
Okay, successful. You maintain your concentration despite the whip's psychic assault. You can use your action to try to escape from the whip, or you could try to cast a spell that does not require hand gestures, which I think are somatic components.
Let me actually look it up. What doesn't require somatic components? That's a lot of spells that should hire. Wow, that's actually almost all my spells.
Very few spells don't require somatic components.
Yeah, I see it.
Hence why wizards can't cast spells in armor, actually.
Now since I need to be able to need to escape these things to be able to cast anything, I'll use.
Yeah.
So what do I need to roll to get out of this?
So you would make an acrobatics or athletics check to escape from a grapple. All right, the bindings around you snap, and the whip falls to the ground, no longer animate. You are free, and can still make a movement action and a bonus action if you'd like.
Can I actually run up and bite her in the dick?
Unfortunately, you can't make an attack this turn, because you've used your action to escape already.
Next
Next turn, though. Yes.
What was that bonus action? What constitutes as a bonus action?
You don't get a bonus
Anything that
action.
specifically says a bonus action. Like some spells are hastened and count as bonus actions instead. I think mostly clerical ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And paladin ones, but yeah.
warlocks
Divine spells.
unfortunately aren't that.
Yeah. Okay, and Leira, oh, I almost forgot about you. You were fighting imps over there.
Yeah.
The imps are still rolling to try to stuff their member in your sweet, sweet latex shark face. But you easily evade all of them. You've been boned by far more ferocious and far larger demons than this.
That's got to be one of the least uncommon things for anyone to ever say. Shoving boners in your sweet, sweet latex shark face.
Oh my. Those big dog demons were way tougher than you, chumps. Gotta work way harder if you want to get me. Smashy, smashy. I get to re-roll that 1 on the first damage dice. Now now the 1 is a 6. 9, 10, 11, 12 on the first one. I'm gonna knock out that one. I don't think 9 will hit this guy. Probably not.
No.
No. And then I'm gonna start move a little bit over here.
Alrighty. Kell, the pounding from the south becomes more evident, and you can just barely make out something towering, nearly 12 feet tall. It's got dark black skin and pale white hair. It seems to be yelling at something, and something's yelling back at it.
Mom?
Alright, guys. Do we stick around and potentially fight 12 feet and annoying? Or...
No, let's get this bitch out of here.
Okay, then. See ya.
But what if the thing isn't a monster?
I'm moving 15 feet off the side of the map, and then using my bonus action to move an additional 15 feet off the edge of the map.
Make another strength check to keep hauling Nils and Nona.
Oh, God.
Just
10.
Right. Unfortunately, you're going to have to find a better way to do this. Carrying 2 people at once is a little bit more than your Minitaur frame is built for.
Just slap him.
Alright. I'm just going to drop one.
Slap
Which one are you
him.
going to drop?
We'll see. 1 Nils, 2 Nona. Nils. Nils gets dropped.
Nils gets
no.
dropped. Kell is dragging Nona, and the two of them move 15 feet off, and action to dash 15 more feet, and bonus action to dash 15 more feet. And so the two of them are making good their exunt.
Get on my level, scrubs.
In the meantime,
Oh, Jesus.
Etten?
No, this is
Fuck
new.
is that?
and everyone else can now see on Etten.
Oh, it's
Something.
got two. It's got 2 heads.
Does it have 3 tits, though? This is important.
It looks like it does.
Sexy
Yes.
Ed.
Yes, she does.
Oh,
I regret leaving.
What the
This
hell?
would have been confusing.
She starts bellowing at the top of her lungs. Who's this? What are you doing here? I have no interest in any of this nonsense. Get out of here with all of your demons. Get out of my forest. Starts stomping around and kicks this imp that's dazed. Takes a little damage. Let's see, 14.
Can I make like a survival or a nature check or something to see if this could possibly have been that grass moving thing? No, it couldn't have
Sure.
been.
No, she's far too large.
Yeah.
This imp is no longer dazed and has been kicked. Alright. Vapula is struggling to get your Norcock out of her mouth there, so making an escape check.
Yeah, now you know
Oh,
what
you
Scylla
actually-
saw, bitch.
Go
You need to make a check or
ahead and
something?
make a athletics check.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, the two of you are at an impasse.
Alright.
She snaps her fingers and the imps start swarming you.
Fuck off.
The
Hey,
one
I was
gives
fighting
Uthra
you.
a by kiss and slaps its ass as it starts flying away. You can make an attack of opportunity on him.
Damn right I will. You were fighting me, you little bitch.
Bonk.
Make that bonk.
And indeed,
Here you go, bonk.
as he is slapping his ass on the way out, you give him a more severe paddling and send him tumbling to the ground. Blah.
While he's slapping his ass to hit the hand and shove
It's
it
a
up.
hammer in the butt.
Hammer time. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom.
He's fisting himself now.
The two that are
Hammer
attacking
fist.
Hyra. Hyra, what's your AC?
My AC is a 18, so miss.
Okay, so one of them hits.
Ah, yes, that is 2 attacks.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, I can do that. Yeah.
Alrighty. So you only take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Whatever. I make it biting, snapping motions at the imp and his dick.
Alright, and Vapula stares at the Etten, and her eyes glow purple. The Etten stops mid-fury and sort of looks dazed a little bit. And indeed, appears to be charmed. Her eyes start glowing purple.
Ah, Jesus.
Wait.
Your action.
Isn't charm a vocal spell?
She appears to have used a natural power.
Ah. Well, at least you didn't use it on one of us. Alright, let's see. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. What does Charmed say?
Yes, look at things.
Let's see. Charmed, nothing about that. Let's see, can I make a check to just fly off with Vapula and drag her bitch ass off.
You can make an opposed athletics check to drag her a distance while you have her grappled.
Alright, second question. Can I try and knock her out with a weapon?
You
Without
can
getting
attack her
bit.
while you're grappling her.
Without her biting my dick off.
Well, you know.
This is where lust attacks are important. Alright, fuck it. I gotta get rid of these imps. Sign Song. 1, 2.
Which one are you attacking?
Injured one first, not injured one second. Not that it matters.
Okay. Injured one goes down. Because presumably you finished the job before moving on to the uninjured one.
Yes.
Alright. And Pip, your action. You may now attack
Oh.
back if you wish.
I could bite her dick, or I could dispel the enemy. So, because
Thing.
I
Maybe.
actually know that if you charm someone and it's broken, they know who the fuck did it and what they did. So, I really hope I succeed with this roll. It's dispel magic. The lava snag a puss, let me succeed. Now let's see. This spell magic requires a roll of stats. Oh, snap! Choose one creature, object, or magical effect in any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make ability check using special spellcasting ability.
So if
Yep.
it's a 3rd level spell or lower, you don't have to check against it.
Yeah, it just goes away.
Correct. But this is a 5th level spell, so go ahead and make a
Damn.
check.
Dang.
Oh, snap. Yes. DC equals 10 plus spell level, so...
Right, so DC is 15.
And my spellcasting ability is
Charisma.
Charisma plus Proficiency.
No, just charisma.
No, it's just D20
That's
plus
good.
charisma.
Please let me succeed. Anybody got the inspiration?
I do.
Oh, shit.
Do I have to spend that before you roll, or can I give it to you if you fail?
You're supposed to use it before.
Alright, fuck it. There you go. Have inspiration. Wreck this shit.
Okay, please. Hail Satan.
Boom!
Nice.
Praise Lucifer.
Okay, the Etten is no longer dominated. The magic fades away as Pip tears down Vapula's demonic energies. The Etten looks furious. Starts raging with both heads. Leira,
Just say-
your action.
Can I at least do a talk action before,
Sure.
just say, we're trying to stop all the demons from ruining this beautiful forest. Could you give us a lending hand or hands?
Okie dokie. The Etten is far too furious to respond. She is cursing in languages that you weren't aware Ettens knew.
Like French.
Yes.
I'm gonna step over this imp's body and just bring my hammer around and swing it and try and hit him in the back of the head.
Hit him in the balls. Go like the bells on Notre Dame, dude.
Oof.
Hey man, hey. Even You don't go for the balls. That's not cool. Even I know. Even Leira knows. That just isn't right.
Yeah. You can make his head go out his balls, though. Oh.
That I can.
All right,
You
and
do.
indeed, this imp's fate is far worse than I'm going to narrate. So he goes down.
Damn.
The
Hot tire, and let's go.
Etten, in the meantime, stomps up, giving this imp a kick as she does so. Grabs Vapula out of the air, yanks her out of Hyra's embrace, and starts pounding her between one hand and the other.
Jesus.
Does a little grabbing her by the legs, fling her on the ground, and swing her around to fling back before throwing her behind her. And then turns around, getting ready to do a little bit more.
That's
Correct.
that's a beef notch right there.
It's like Hulk
Hyra.
at the end of Avengers. Boom, boom.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Alrighty. Kell, make a perception check for me.
Oh, why? Why is it always me?
Because you're so perceptive.
Not this time.
2.
Okie dokie. In the meantime, Vapula is struggling to her feet. With her mouth now freed, she starts yelling for more imps to assist her, but the last one who just got kicked out of his daze curses, tells her to go fuck herself, and flies away, grabbing his friend and taking him with her. Vapula is left to crawl on the ground. Her wings still work, but just barely. She floats up in the air and starts winging away from the angry Etten, who points and decrees that she's not done with her yet. Hyra, your action.
Alright, so Vapula's no longer bound up, basically.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah, the
make
Etten's
a
assault
haste.
pretty much tore the ropes asunder.
Okay, well, I have a fly speed of 60, so... Hi, bitch! Punch. And I'm gonna
Down
try...
to the ground.
Yep, down we go.
Birthday to the ground.
Happy birthday to the ground. 20 athletics to grab.
Alright.
Yep.
And she goes down again.
Vapula's having a bad day.
Just
It is not a good day for
Punch,
Vapula.
punch, punch.
Pip, your action.
Well, hit is a puppy.
laser the bitch.
So
Bark, bark.
30.
Puppy
Yeah,
power!
switch. And I see if I can just burn a hole in her wings or burn off the feathers or something like that. Because fuck her wings, okay? I'm firing not just fire spells. It's not actually fire. If I remember correctly.
It's force.
Eldritch Blast is something else.
The answer is force. Or...
Yeah.
Radiant? I think it's force.
Force damage, yes.
Yeah, force damage.
Just blowing her wings away. So 24 and 13.
Okay, the 24 hits. And... the fire puppies start setting the tips of her pinions aflame, but her wings are free, so she simply shakes them to shake the embers out. But she's definitely sizzled from the encounter. Leira,
Okay.
your action.
Okay. I'm going to scamper around here and just pick Nils up and hoist him over my shoulder.
Alrighty. The Etten comes stomping down. Dum, bum, 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 bum. And once again grabs the two of you, Hyra and Vapula, pulls you apart once more, and gently sets Hyra down
Oh.
behind her,
Thanks, sweetie.
giving the Gnoll a little pat on the head before putting more pounding to Vapula.
Jeez. Oh man.
She picks up Vapula and tosses her further down, and as the purple demoness goes flying through the air, you see a green tendril lash out into the air, snatch her out of the sky, and pull her into the underbrush.
What was that?
What?
The
She-
Etten scratches her heads together. I don't think demons can do that.
Maybe she got grabbed by a tentacle monster. They like forests.
Vapula starts screaming, and her scream is cut off almost immediately as something large is jammed into her mouth.
Tentacle monster.
Your action.
I like
I
these
kind of
ones.
want to just wait until the tentacle monster's done, but no, I guess I better go. I fly 60 feet or however far to get an eye on what's going on, preferably a little bit up in the air.
All right. There is a
Well.
tremendous tentacle creature with
Jesus.
a large number of victims attached to various parts of its body. Where its head should be is a large, open, gaping hole, almost like a mouth, with a variety of tendrils coming out of it. They've grabbed Vapula and are dragging her inside. The other victims are simply writhing helplessly as tentacles assault every aspect of their being. The brute takes notice of you and starts slowly shambling towards you, its tentacles moving in rhythmic time.
Oh, Jesus.
I like these woods.
You know what? I think Vapula's going to be perfect fine in there. Just gonna finish the rest of my turn
You're
and
right.
fly back and yell, "She's in there! Tentacle monster!"
I knew it.
Hedrah?
Yeah, I'm here. Just Adjatha was so quiet.
It's your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. It is your turn.
Okay. Just copy over to the acting there and just say. So I take it she'll be stuck there for now.
Sorry, what's that?
I'm asking the acting to look over to see tentacle brute and go like and ask her like, so I take it she'll be stuck there for quite a while now, or
Oh. Based on the other victims that the tentacle monster has, yes, it looks like this is a long-term occupation. Though the tentacle monster has taken notice of all of you and is going to be shambling towards you before long now. Apparently does not have a maximum number of victims that it is willing to engage.
okay, so actually talking a bit on it's called the Ettin's, I don't know, is it hands or goats or legs or...
Hey, it's Whatever-kun.
How is the Ettin dressed?
She looks down at the little puppy. Ooh, puppy. She reaches down to pick you up.
Well, I talked to her and said that I think we should move away from that thing. It's
Yeah.
not so good for us.
Yes, she is still trying to pick you up, though.
Oh yeah, she can pick me up.
All right.
I like
Great.
this.
Give her the I play the adorable cuddly puppy there and give her licks and being all cute and shit.
Wag wag.
Well, gosh, Mr. Puppy, I don't think I've seen anything like that in these woods before. But, if you think it's dangerous, we could walk away.
Yeah,
Or maybe she's big enough to beat it up and free the people.
Yeah, actually, that'd be it.
Should we, like, free those people from that thing? Or should we just fucking hightail it?
Well, we kind of need to get Vapula eventually, so might as well get the rest of them.
Yeah, rescue mission.
Also, we're really bad at running away. I think once I realize that no one else is coming, I'm going to turn back around.
Scylla! Take care of Nils. I'll throw Nils at Scylla.
Don't get too close.
I'm just looking at it and going like, is it like plant or is it like meat tentacles or flesh tentacles or plant tentacles or...
It's difficult to get a clear look because of all of the people hanging off of it. But it looks like some kind of a mix between flesh and plant.
Okay, cool. So, since I haven't cast any freaking spells yet, I can just shoot her with one of my fire puppies again.
Leira, you cast a firebolt at the tentacle brute. The flame shoots towards the creature's body, but it wriggles and writhes, and a hole opens up where the bolt was going to go through. It zips through harmlessly. Alright,
That's
so to
cheating.
catch up Whatever-kun, who
So-
just joined us, the party adventured south into the woods to pursue Vapula. After a brief hunt, they came across her. They sort of jumped her, but the sheep people that had come with them to help out and guide the way were captured by imps. They fought off the imps, but the noise of the fight attracted the attention of a local Ettin, and the Ettin took this opportunity to stomp out the imps, the remaining imps, and beat the crap out of Vapula. But in the course of beating the crap out of Vapula, she tossed her away, and a tentacle beast snatched her out of the air. So now the party has a tentacle beast to deal with.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for initiative, and we'll add you to the chart there.
Adjatha,
Yes.
was I allowed to cast my spell or...
Well, it's not your action yet. We're just adding...
Well, you went past my action. I went down to Leira before I was done.
Oh. Well, your action was to go down and talk with the Ettin, and then the Ettin picked you up.
Oh, okay, so...
Yeah.
I was founded. Okay, then.
The Ettin glances at the big old brute and glances back at you, and starts scooting backwards. Seems to make her a little nervous. And just a minute there. Okay. What should we do, puppy? The tentacle thingy looks a little dangerous and has all those little people on it. I don't want to hurt any of the little people, but I do want to pound that demon.
Just say, don't worry, we can hurt the demon from here. We just put a paw on her and say, don't worry, and make sure it won't hurt you. Give her a lick.
Oh.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Ba-ba-da. Kell and Nona also come up from the south, wondering why people haven't followed after.
Yeah.
The Etten sets you down gently, Pip, and pulls out a battle axe in one hand and a morning star in another, and lets out a bellowing roar in defiance. Kell, your action.
Alright, I'm gonna disappear into the bushes all sneaky sneak-like. And then use my newfound stealth to circle around.
Well, it represents you, too.
What?
Sinarra.
That can't be real.
Oh, yeah.
That looks about right.
Okay, so you are sneaking and stealthing. Vapula is being tentacle graped, and she gets to make a save.
That's
And
not
again,
a
we're gonna roll this time. There we go. All right. She's being graped, but she's holding out because she's oh so purple.
Oh, so
The tentacle beast, in the meantime, shambles towards the group, sensing many more people it can attach to itself. You see that some of the tentacles start thing around the beast and sliding off, becoming
Sweet Jesus.
seemingly independent creatures.
Well,
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
hello
Yay!
there.
Am I a
This
squirrel?
is one of those.
No.
No.
Run.
Okay, I'm here.
Hello.
Welcome. So to catch you up, the party traveled south with the sheep to pursue Vapula. They ended up finding her, ambushed her. As they were taking her down, they found that some of her imps had captured the sheep. They fought the imps, recovered the sheep, and the noise of battle attracted a local Etten who stomped up and started beating the crap out of Vapula. In the course of doing so, it tossed her away, and a tentacle monster grabbed her. The tentacle monster has now noticed the group and swarmed towards you with swarms of tentacles coming out, and it is eager to do its best. You have Nils in front of you, one of the sheep people. He's slightly dazed, but looking okay. Nona, the other sheep person, was being rescued by Kell, but they came back to help the group out when it was decided that the group wasn't going to run away. They were going to fight and rescue the victims.
Okay.
So-
And the tentacle monster has a bunch of other victims in its
Yes.
grasp. Are those
Okay.
sheep people or just generic people?
They're generic people. They're just victims.
Okay.
Victims
We'll
don't
address
matter.
that when the time comes, yes. They're so covered with tentacles, it's impossible to make out much in the way of details. Go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll add you to the turn order here.
Okay.
18. All right. We'll resort here. Okay. Vapula is being digested. Hyra, your action.
Alright. He returns to the group and says, I'm going to do something really stupid. If this thing grabs me, you all come rescue me. I'm going to come over here. Going to give one end of the rope to the Atten and say, hold this please. And I'm going to fly like 40 or 50 feet in the air and use the other end of the rope like a lasso to grab Vapula.
Because both of her hands have weapons in it, she grabs the rope with both sets of mouths and
Excellent.
chomps down. Ow.
Excellent.
So it's the Vori kind of tentacle monster, not the rapey kind.
Why not both?
A little of both. It's voring Vapula, but has the victim's tentacle bonded to it on its sides.
Hmm.
What do I need to roll to noose Vapula?
Alright, so go ahead and make a, I guess, dexterity check.
Alright.
God, there's tentacle swarms.
Alright, the lasso lands a little short, and one of the tentacles starts wrapping around it. You
No.
yank it back before the tentacle can grab it from you.
Alright. Fuck it. I'm going to use Action Surge. Try that again. Because I need this to work out for me.
Okie dokie.
Dexterity check. Here, stop rolling like shit, for the love of God.
Alright, the lasso lands around Vapula's shoulders. She has a free arm, so she reaches up to make sure that the lasso is under one armpit, so it doesn't turn into a noose and start strangling her. And at that, the tentacle brute sucks her in, and she vanishes within the belly of the creature. The lasso is pulled taut, and the Etten is pulled forward a little bit at the force of the engagement. Scylla,
Can I
you're at-
roll a strength check to try and stop her from being pulled forward?
I don't think.
Unfortunately,
Puppy power,
the as plucky as Pip is, you're going to just get dragged along for the ride, I'm afraid.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Maybe Leira could help.
Have to keep up the adorable braid puppy act.
What do you want me to hit? What do you want me to smash?
Well, it's Sin's turn first, so.
Oh wow, that's a lot of APs. Who has the X?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, so. Sinarra, go ahead.
I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope, but I'm just trying to figure out how that... Oh, any number of creatures within range, which is 30 feet, so I have to get within range, and then I can... And then from there... Okay. I'm going to move up behind Pep. And I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. And I'm going to give it to everyone, including Vapula, and the victims within the tentacle brood. It affects anyone within 30 feet that I want it to affect. And it looks like I'm within range of everybody. Except the tentacles. I'm not giving it to the tentacles.
Okay, and
So what that does is, for the next minute, everybody gets advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
okay, sounds good.
It also maximizes any future healing.
Gotcha. All right, you call out to your deity, and a surge of divine energy fills the glade. A small flicker of awareness passing over the cum-drunk expressions of the victims, but all too quickly that is suffused in tentacles writhing around. But everyone else feels pretty good. Leira, your action.
Oh, someone wanted me to smash something.
I was suggesting you pull the rope. Help us drag Vapula out.
Oh, sure.
By drag the rope, I guess I mean drag the Etten.
The Etten's grabbing on?
Yeah.
Has got the rope?
Yeah, she's got the end of the rope in her teeth.
I
It's
guess
a good anchor.
I'll... I guess I'll grab onto the Etten and start pulling. Pull!
Make an athletics check at disadvantage.
Oh, good, little buddy.
You just draw the ones, and we just use the second number there. So you struggle and strain, but the Etten is incredibly large and very, very heavy. One of her heads glances back and looks at you. She says, with her mouth full of rope. Pip, your action.
Oh, it would have been good if I was something that.
Good help.
Okay, Pip, make a charisma check.
Advantage, disadvantage, what's next?
Just a charisma check.
Okay.
All right, the Etten blushes with embarrassment and gives the rope an extra furious tug. Strega, your action.
Alright. Let's see here. Can I see everything from back where I am, by the way? Or do I just know everything that transpired already?
You can see things, but the tree cover is pretty thick, so you've got sort of a obscured view of what's going on.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Blink on myself.
What?
And after that, I'm just gonna move a bit closer to get a better view.
Okie dokie. Alright, and Kell, your action.
Alright. So, are the swarms independent creatures or, like, attached to it? I'm not quite sure.
They are independent creatures. They were tentacles that were attached to the brute. It sort of shook them off, and they're just swarms of writhing tentacles that appear to be aware and are moving in the general direction of the folks in the
Alright.
combat here.
If there's one thing I know about boss fights, it's kill the ads first, so... We will choppy chop this one with a backstab.
Chop chop. It's a hit. You slash with a massive blade, and many of the tentacles are severed in two, but the swarm is still there, though much reduced from its previous size. It is taking notice of you now.
Oh boy.
Alright, the Etten struggles to pull Vapula free with advantage because it has been inspired by Pip complimenting it. Plus 5. And indeed, the advantage counts.
Yeah.
She struggles backwards, drops her weapons for a moment to put her arms on the rope, hauls back, and Vapula pops out of the tentacle beast like a cork. Gooey and dripping with various unmentionable fluids, but in one piece. She collapses to the ground, hacking and coughing, with a green mucousy fluid
Oh, gross.
coming out of her mouth. The Etten smiles and looks down at Pip. My name's Haunches, by the way. Sorry, Hauncher.
The Etten's name is Haunches. Excellent.
Wait, was that the hauncher or haunches?
Hauncher.
She's the head honcho.
Hauncher.
Okay.
Alright, tentacles. They're very upset at having lost their sweet, sweet demon treat. So, the first swarm right by Kell starts wriggling and writhing and moving all over. And it's a crit.
Uh-oh.
Kell, you take
Boy.
14 points of damage as the
Wait,
tentacles...
I think I have an ability I can use Uncanny Dodge, right?
Yes.
I think I take half damage then.
Yes. So you take 7 damage. And make a dexterity save as it wriggles all over you.
Dexterity save.
Alright, the tentacles were wriggling and writhing, but you managed to duck, dodge, and dive out of the way and free yourself from their grasp before they're able to get a firm latch. The other tentacles start swarming around. Do, 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 do. And do, 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 do. This swarm sniffs at Vapula, realizes she's already covered in whatever fluids this thing had, and decides to move on to somebody else. And the swarms decide Hyra is right for the picking.
I'm like 50
Probably
feet
true.
in the air.
Oh, you are. Okay, well, never mind.
Someone cast Fly on the tentacles.
Go.
I forgot.
Why?
Yeah, that's what a little symbol is. Actually, the tentacle beast looks at you in the air and looks
shit.
down at the swarms. manifesting a large hand, it picks up one of the tentacle swarms and hucks the whole thing at you.
I just stare at it aghast. This uses fucking magic.
Oh, wow.
No, you can't do that. Ah!
Alright, a swarm of tentacles has just collided with you in the air. Make a dexterity save.
Jesus. Alright.
Awesome.
17.
This is legitimately a power I gave this guy and I forgot about.
I believe you.
Good old fastball special.
Alright,
Pretty much.
you take 28 bludgeoning damage from the
Holy
tentacle,
shit.
but they don't latch onto you and it drops down to the ground.
How much damage was that?
28.
Jesus Christ. What hit me?
A swarm of tentacles.
Ow. I don't like that.
It, however, took damage from the collapse.
Alright.
That's only my entire hit point pool in one blow. It's fine.
That's like half
The
of
other
mine.
How
tentacles
the
are still
fuck are you so squishy?
wriggling and writhing.
No
Minus
con.
1 con and not good rolls.
I'll do it.
Fuck it.
I only have 28 hit points.
That's 63.
We need to toughen you up.
Toughen your ass.
And speaking of Pip, it's the tentacle brute's other arm lashes out to try to grab at her. Him, sorry.
Well,
And that's a crit.
Yeah.
You take 32 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams against you, pushing you to the ground and slowly dragging you towards it.
Guys,
Holy
I think
crap.
we might be outmatched.
yeah, I think it's time to book it.
Vapula's on the ground, emptying her stomach of the goo from the brute. You're still in the air. You're a little woozy, dazed, and pretty upset about this whole thing. But
I am.
Maybe grab
Creature is
Pip and
there.
let's get the hell out of here.
Motherfucking tentacle monster doesn't play fair. Alright, no. Edinburgh has got Pip, I think. I'm gonna grab Vapula. So, first of all, though, second win because Jesus Christ, that hurt. Alright. Hey, rolled max anyway. So, I'll take my 15 hit points. Then, I'm going to take a assload of attacks of opportunity as I sweep by, grab Vapula, and fly off. Unless, can I grab Vapula as part of a movement rather than an action? No, probably not. Alright, time to get punched a bunch. I fly off with Vapula. Come on, bitch.
Alright, the tentacle swarms don't seem to notice you, but the tentacle brute does. It lashes
Yep.
out to grab you.
Yep. Well, that'll do it. Unless
That would
that's
be-
unless that's not a to-hit roll. Or like a...
That is a 2-hit roll.
Yep, that'll do it.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it lashes out at you. Make a acrobatics check to stay in the air instead of being knocked down,
Haha!
and you're fine. Grab and drag Vapula.
I tell Vapula to just cool her jets. Don't fight back or we're both fucked. We'll sort this out
Scylla,
later.
you're active.
Scylla.
Oh, I was muted. What about all those other poor souls? We can't just leave them behind.
Oh boy.
Hey, no. Okay, wait 1 second here. Okay, so 60 feet, so I can back up a while.
We are outmatched.
Yep.
We just need to stab more.
Pretty much. 6 creatures. So, Leira, Hyra, Kell, Pip, and yeah, Vapula. Why not?
No.
I'm going.
Don't heal her.
No, too bad. Scylla already made that decision, and you
Yeah.
can't in characterly say that to me. So, mass healing word. Oh, and it's a bonus action. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody is going to get.
We were trying to bring Vapula down, though. Like, you would know that.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm not trying to kill her. I'm trying to save her.
We're all trying to save her right now. It's the thing is though that she can cast spells even while she's bound and shit. So, like, she's super dangerous.
I'm trying to subdue her.
Yeah.
Yeah. 0 hit points in this setting is not death.
Yeah.
Scylla doesn't care.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody gets maximum healing, and that is 4 plus 2 plus 3, so 9 healing to everybody.
Yeah, max hit points.
And then, since that was a bonus spell, my cantrip will, whoops. Damn it. Sorry, 1 second. I will cast Sacred Flame on the closest tentacle swarm.
Okie dokie.
So that's 2d8. 6 radiant damage on that guy.
Alright, the swarm reels and writhes as more of the tentacles that make it up fall over charred and smelling of calamari. Leira, your action. Kinathis, are you muted?
I'm going to sweep out my hand and
Ah.
fire some magic missiles into the tentacle that the brute is using to grab Pip.
Okie dokie.
Try and free Pip. Ooh. So it's three darts. So it's 9 and 5.
So 14
So
total,
14
yeah.
damage. 14 damage into the tentacle.
Alright, you smack the tentacle brute with magical force. It seems like it would have made a grunt if it had a face, but instead it just makes a wet gurgling noise.
Let go of my little puppy pup.
Let my people go.
Pip, go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check to wiggle free from the tentacles.
Okay, let's see if I can succeed. Nope.
It seems to have a firm grasp on you and is eagerly lowering you to the hole where Vapula has recently been vacated from. But you're not there yet. Strega, your action. Whatever-kun.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Your action.
Well, I'm not sure if we're retreating or actually attacking right now.
Well, one of your party members is close to being swallowed by the tentacle brute, so you might want to recover him at the very least.
Okay. I think I might actually have a solution for this. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, can I tell which direction the brute is facing? Or focusing on, or whatever?
It does not have a head, so it's very difficult to tell which way it may be facing at any given time. It seems mostly amorphous, with arms that just come out seemingly randomly composed of tentacles. It's a weird abomination. It's unclear if it has 360 awareness or has a cone of vision. You can make a nature check to try to determine anything about it, though.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Based on what you've been able to tell about how it's moving, it seems to have a central cone of awareness that extends about 180 degrees and is pointing towards you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do something maybe risky here, if I can move the distance. I think I can. I'm gonna move right over. Let's see. It's kind of spooky. I'm just gonna move right over here and stay here, and I'm gonna yell for everyone to look away and cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Never seen that spell before.
Yeah, totally new and original.
Original idea, Donut Steel.
Make an Arcana check, Strega.
Okay.
As you're getting ready to cast the spell, you stop to consider for a moment. Given the creature doesn't have a hand or any perceivable eyes, it probably detects based on some sort of sensory organs with its tentacles. Indeed, it probably would not be vulnerable to enchantment spells. So
Well then.
before you waste the spell, you can reconsider and see if there's something else that might work a little bit better.
I don't really think I can really do much about this situation.
Do you have freedom?
I don't.
Oh, poop.
I guess I'll just try to deal a bit of damage and draw some attention. I probably want to help my puppy friend and that tentacle monster right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile.
Okie dokie.
I don't really have the damage prepped up just yet.
So you should roll 3d4 plus 3. Well, I'm not sure what it is. Higher levels, you can do more.
I didn't declare what level it would be, so I'll just go with the level 1 Magic Missile for now.
Okay.
And then next time I cast, I'll properly declare level 2 or level 1. That's 7 damage to the creature, which probably isn't much. But I'll aim for the tentacle holding Pip if I can.
Alright, a cascade of multifaceted crystals flies out from your wriggling fingers and connects with the root. Gives that another distasteful gurgle, and some kind of fluid leaks out of one of the pores of the thing. Kell, your action.
Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna go finish this worm. Boop. Kill the ads.
Alright, you stab, and indeed the tentacle goes down. It wriggles, it writhes, it squirms, and it is still. The Etten, as it sees Pip being pulled in towards the maw, grabs the weapons off of the ground, roars in rage, "No one touches my puppy!" and rushes in to start smacking the tentacle brute apart.
That's a pretty good chunk of damage.
The battle axe slashes against the tentacles holding Pip, while the Morning Star connects with a meaty thunk against the brute's body. It writhes, and Pip is dropped out of its embrace down onto the ground. The brute, in the meantime, has turned its attentions to the Etten as the tentacles keep swarming around. Choop, 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 choop.
Come at me.
Pip, you can take an attack of opportunity on the
Distraction.
wounded tentacle that moved past you if you'd like.
Okay.
Chomping down on it or what have you.
What weapon does Pip use, by the way? Curiosity. Think I've ever seen you make a melee attack?
Actually, don't have any melee attacks and stuff like that. I can use channel spells into melees.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can't cast spells as attacks of opportunity, but you do have teeth, so you can just make a proficient melee attack roll for d4 damage.
Nom 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 nom.
Get some calamari.
And you can select either strength or dexterity to use as a primary attack mode, correct?
Yeah, for melee weapons you can use either. Or for natural weapons you
Okay,
can use
so-
that.
Okay, so with the proficiency, it would be bonus here. So 13 to bite.
The tentacle, unfortunately, is a little too thick and rubbery, and your teeth can't find purchase as it wriggles past. The one swarm that's next to you decides to try to hold you down as the beast gets another chance to try to pick you up here, but the swarm in the meantime... 28 plus... it wriggles around, but you're able to bark and yap and flail around and keep it off of you. The other two swarms are going on Leira.
Wow.
And not only are they unprepared for Leira, Leira
Wow.
was entirely prepared for them. So Leira, go ahead and make an attack on each of the swarms. They wriggled right into your trap.
Ha ha! I have you right where I wanted you.
Nice.
And one of the swarms goes down. Blech.
Probably missed that other one though. Or no, I haven't.
The tentacle brute, in the meantime, devotes its entire attention to Hauncher, and it flails at the Etten, trying to bring the giantess down.
Fully. Oof.
And both of those are solid hits. She grunts at the impact and struggles to get away as the tentacles start swarming around, trying to bind her arms. The beast shudders and shakes, and a noxious pheromone starts exuding from it. Strega and Pip make Constitution saving throws.
Uh-oh.
This is versus poison or
As Hauncher will also.
Kill it!
I need to look something up for the fate up. Was that just for the monsters? Here it is, monster races.
Okay.
Here's a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Alright. As Pip sees the gas leaking out of the brute, he knows well enough to pull a cloth around his muzzle and keep the noxious fumes out. Hauncher, unfortunately, is not so lucky and has 2 sets of lungs, so she gets a deep breath and her eyes go half-lidded. The force goes out of her limbs. She drops both weapons and collapses to the ground. She's snoring gently. And Strega, same thing happens to you. You fall asleep.
Well,
That wouldn't have affected me anyway. I cannot be put to sleep.
Yeah, so there you go. Oh, and I think elves are actually immune to sleep also, so you're
That's
fine.
right.
oh, magic sleep.
Yeah.
That is magic.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
Give her a kick in the pants.
Vapula turns to Hyra. Let go of me, you miserable bitch. I'll take care of that creature, then we can do whatever you want to do.
Can I make an insight check to see if she will actually, do the
Sure.
thing?
Of course she
She
will.
won't kick you in the balls and then run away.
She's just a demoness. Why wouldn't she?
She seems sincere on wanting revenge.
All right.
She is a demoness that the PC can control in game, though.
She can be waifued.
Such meta.
All right.
Submission spurs.
Yeah, we need this thing dead. I give her a glaring look and say, "If you run off, swear to God." And I give her a shove in the air towards the thing, let her loose.
Alright. Now that Vapula has been freed, sweet, sweet betrayal! No.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Oh,
Lies over.
gave me a feel.
Oh.
She pulls out another one of her whips and cracks it at the tentacle beast. But the tentacle brute is aware of her and grabs it out of the air. Now they have a bit of a tug of war going on. She speaks a word to it, and it writhes into a tentacle of its own, starts wriggling around, and binds several of the tentacles together. She pulls out another whip and gets ready to do it again next turn.
Hot tentacle on tentacle action.
Oh, jeez.
You've never seen coils like this before. Your action.
Just in case this is gonna get fucked, I'm gonna bonus action drink some sheep's milk. Give me some. What's 3d8 or 8 times 3 plus 9 is 33 hit points. Thank you, Google. Based computer. And I'm gonna fly over here. Stay, aloft in the air, hopefully out of reach, and then huck javelins at the one that's threatening Leira waifu. Eat sharp pointy stick!
Okay, both of those hit for 17 damage.
Get off my waifu.
Scylla, your action.
Okay. It's 4. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Yay.
and I'm going to put it right where, like the square where Pip is, or just to the side of that if I can't put it there.
Okay.
And then I attack with it. Melee spell attack. So, do I have to roll to hit with that sort of thing?
Yes. So it's d20 plus, I think, your casting attribute, plus your proficiency bonus. And this is your spiritual weapon.
So that'd be my spell attack bonus?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Too many tabs to go through. Alright, 25.
Alright, that's a hit.
Alright, so it does D8 plus 4. Okay, and that was a bonus action. So for my cantrip, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. And that attack was on the Tentacle Brute.
Right.
And Sacred Flame on the Tentacle Brute as well. 14 radiance damage. Nice.
Do you have to roll to hit with that, or?
The target has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, okay.
And yeah.
And its dex is not good. It is very large. It fails. So 14 damage.
Huzzah. Sweet.
Leira, your action.
We can do it. We can save them.
I'm gonna smash this tentacle swarm thing.
Swimmy.
With one attack.
And indeed, it is
And-
swished.
With my other attack, I'm gonna kick Hauncher in the butt and try to wake her up.
Okay, make an attack.
I'm not sure what to roll for damage, so I'm just gonna roll it.
It's
Alright,
not
you,
to actually damage, it's to wake them up.
Swing your maul to clunk her on the head. She slowly starts rousing. What? Huh? Yeah. No.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
2 more minutes of sleep. No. Pip, your action.
So have I been freed from the tentacles, or
Yes,
believe you were
you're no
dropped.
longer grabbed by any tentacles.
okay? I yell at Hauncher, wake up, pretty lady. It's trying to grab you. Then I shoot fire puppies into the tentacle brute.
Okie dokie.
Let's get this out and
The first one misses, the second one hits for 12 damage. And Strega, your action.
over to
Whatever-kun, your action. Hello?
Whatever-kun, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, there was a knock on my door. Anyway, I'm gonna repeat the same action from last turn. Except I'm gonna do a level 2? Yeah, that's right. Level 2 magic missile instead. And aim it for the tentacle monster
I
again.
believe that's 4d4 plus 4 then?
That's right.
Okay. And a swarm of multifaceted crystals fly from your hand, collide with the root at various locations, causing it to wriggle and writhe in pain and confusion. Kell, your action.
Yeah, me. I'm gonna go shank this thing in the butthole. Or what passes for its butthole, or just try to cut one of the victims free. Whatever, I'm stabbing it.
Stab
Yes,
is cool.
I'm stabbing.
And it's a crit.
Oh, thank God. Wow, 2 crit
welcome.
damage. Way to go.
Incredible.
2d6, both rolled 1.
Wait. What about your backstab critting?
I don't think that crits.
I think any dice you roll pop.
Yeah, backstabs can crit.
Oh, well, I'll roll 3d6 more. There you go. Shank.
You move in and spot a weakness in the creature's towering form. You give a powerful slash with your greatsword, hack right through the creature, and it collapses in a jumble of tentacles, goo, and generally nasty little chemicals. The victims roll free, no longer bound by the tentacles, and the creature stops moving. Bruh. Alright.
Hooray!
And at that, Vapula wings it. Make an initiative check, try and catch her.
Oh, God damn it.
Everyone make an initiative check.
Shit.
Everyone who wants to do something to her.
Can I opportunity attack? Because I was so
yes, you
expecting
can.
this shit.
So here we'll be
Opportunity
able to
attack
make-
of what?
Shit.
Oh, Vap.
Yeah, that
Make
is fucking winning it,
initiative, Ken.
obviously.
Unfortunately, your opportunity attack failed. Pip and Scylla, no good. Kell and Strega still make initiative checks.
I did.
Oh, initiative.
But the
Yes.
thing is, I got range. If you can't get out of that range, so
Yeah, I can
Quite
fly
a while.
60 feet per action, so I'm fucking chasing her down.
I can get to her before she gets out of range.
I can huck a firebolt at her. Or some magic missiles.
I can snipe it comes. Ha! I can love this shit.
Alright,
And
well,
I'll
while
just blast
they're
her with
chasing Fabula, I will tend to the freed victims.
Oh, okie dokie. Hauncher slowly wakes up, confused and somewhat alarmed, but pleased at seeing the creature smashed and picks up her weapons and starts going to town on it, making sure it is well and fully gone. Tentacle Brute is out. Vapula casts a spell on herself. Everyone can make a Knowledge Arcana check to identify what it is. If you're a caster.
Is invisibility.
19, 19, 19.
Okay, so many 19s.
Oh,
Except for poor Pip. Doesn't understand how magic works.
Doesn't need to. Somehow Hyra does, though.
I just understand the machinations of the veil, so it's not my problem.
Leira and Scylla are both able to identify the spell as being Minor Globe of Invulnerability. It makes her immune to spells lower than 3rd level.
Ah, that's not so bad.
And she is booking it. She flies 60. He flies 60. She's got a bit of a lead on her, but does anyone have any level 3 or higher spells that they can cast on her to stop her from getting away? Otherwise, it's just going to be a flying chase between Hyra and Vapula.
I have one level 3 spell slot left. Let's
It's not.
see what the spells I have available.
I could just cast Dispel Magic. That always works.
I could.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Actually,
I
that'll
will
just
cast Dispel
rip her
Magic.
fucking-
Okay, so
120 feet range. Yeah.
roll your Dispel. You need to get better than a 14 with D20 plus your casting stat.
An ability check using your spell casting ability.
Wisdom.
Do I add,
Nope.
did you say I add proficiency on that or just the wisdom?
No.
Just wisdom.
Just D20 plus Wisdom.
Okay. And that would be...
Hey.
It's good. The Minor Globe of Invulnerability goes down, and Pip will be able to bombard her with ray spells. So at this point, Hyra flies after her.
Yeah.
Pip casts a shitload of ray spells and eventually brings her down. And we'll shortcut that. Choo. And
Naughty
Hyra dragged her all the way back.
No.
This time there are ropes like in her hands to make sure she can't manifest a whip in her fucking mouth, everything. Have to just like put my sword in her wing, make sure she doesn't fucking fly off. That's a little bit mean for Hyra.
Alright. In the meantime, Scylla, you're attending to the victims. They have been well and thoroughly fucked in every sense of the word. They are barely capable of speaking words, much less giving any kind of detailed report on who they are, where they came from, or what happened, or what that beast was that had them.
Incoherent moaning.
Shh. There. It's okay. You can rest now. And I'll just kind of stroke their faces motherlyly. Lie them down. Don't really have
Nona is dragging Nils forward. Nils is looking pretty much worse for the wear, but is standing on his own 2 legs, so that's something.
Oh boy.
On that. Alright. Hauncher raises herself back up, bends down to give Pip an affectionate pet, make sure that everything is okay, and then asks you to get that demon out of her forest because she doesn't want to look at that thing anymore.
Can do.
We'll take her with us, as well as these poor people. I have 2-day rations and water that I carry around for no real reason. I'm going to spread amongst the victims. I'm sure they're very hungry and thirsty.
Okay. They will eat and drink their fill.
I'll go make sure all the victim girls are okay.
All right.
Wink.
Indeed. After they've had a fill of food and water, they stumble to basically attach themselves to whoever is around, fawning lovingly and pawing at any vulnerable soft spots.
Can they speak yet?
There goes my dick.
No, pretty much just mumbling, gasping, and moaning.
Hey, now you're okay. You don't have to do that anymore.
It's okay, they like it.
All right. Launcher stomps off with a wave towards Pip and goes back into the woods. Brum, 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 brum.
Oh, I was trying to fight faster and I had a kitten on my arm.
She calls back, visit me again sometime.
I was trying to use this to convince her to, like, come with us instead.
Sadly, it will take more than just one tentacle beast brawl to convince her to leave the comparative safety of the forest and go on the adventuring life.
Well, she could always come to Okra, where there would be, like,
Just get a quickie and then we can summon her with a bug. It'll be fine.
Yes. All right. So the party reassembles, gets all the victims together, despite their needful pawing, and starts traveling back with Vapula well and truly secure at this time.
Make sure to bind her wings.
Yep. Everything is bound. Hyra is just 100% of her attention is focused on this bitch now.
Way to go.
Swear to God, if she wakes up early, I might just donkey punch her unconscious again. No.
Guess I'll pick Nils back up.
You track back to the point where Pip left off the smelling salts, and Nona indicates the direction to go if you would like to stop and try and look for that treasure.
On the one hand, I kind of don't want to go do that with Vapula here. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure she'll just escape if we leave her with the sheep. So...
Nona suggests that Kell can stay here, watch over the victims, and Vapula, and that should be a-okay.
No.
She
this bitch
she
doesn't leave my
politely indicates the firmness that is steadily tent-pulling Kell's armor as the victims keep pawing at him. Maybe give him a few minutes to work that off.
Yeah. Alright.
Maybe Scylla's hungry.
Here just tosses Vapula down, sits on her back. Just allows Bill to do his business.
Alright, so you're going to guard Vapula then?
Yep. Does not leave my sight for
Guard
any
her
length
right
of time.
butt.
Okay, so the
Hello.
victims will stay with you. So who is going to search for the treasure with Nona, and who wants to go with, or stay there with Hyra and Vapula?
I'll
I'll
go
look
with Nona and company.
Yeah, I'll go with Nona.
Pip, you've got the best nose. You should probably do that.
And we will guard the prisoner.
All right.
Okay. I go with Nona, so.
Okay, and Whatever-kun, which group would you like to join?
Splitting the party.
I'll
always works out.
go ahead and go with the Vapula group.
Okay, so you are staying guard.
So you're not coming with us, Whatever-kun, to look for the treasure?
You guys are. It looks like your group is kind of small right now, so I'll go with you instead, I guess.
Alright, so Strega, Pip, Kell, Nona, and Scylla head off into the woods, following her path, with Pip's nose to guide them. So, go ahead and make a survival check. All four of you.
Okay. You're so good at that.
That's my best skill.
Holy shit.
But Scylla beats you all
Nice.
Yeah.
Survival none.
with a really crappy bonus too.
Yeah, I know. I have a +2 to it.
Alright, between Scylla and Pip, you find you believe to be the right direction there, but Nona indicates that she doesn't quite remember if it was over towards the rocky outcropping there, or if it led down into the valley over there. So maybe you could split up and check both areas.
This
Hard.
seems unwise.
We already killed everything in the area.
Yeah, we're not splitting. We're not that stupid yet.
She shrugs. Alright, well, whichever one you want to go to. I'm not sure, so I'll leave it to you.
Well, let's see here.
Who was Nona again? Was she the one that wandered off initially?
Yeah.
And then came back
Right.
on her own?
Yep.
Okay. And wasn't there in character talk about her might not being trustworthy?
Yup.
Pip did a thorough sniff and could not detect any magic on Nona.
Alright, well, which way are we going then, guys?
So you've got a rocky outcropping and a valley.
Well, let's see. She found it. Did you find it the last time?
Well, last time she got lost, so this was as far as she got. Got a little turned around, so she's not 100% sure where to go from here. But according to the story that was told to her, her great-grandfather sealed up a bunch of treasure in one of the caves around here. But it could be either.
Well, let's go to the rocky outcropping then.
We could do a nature check and see. Oh, no, wait. That would be too fucking long, so. If it has any magic, can I actually do the detection on it? Try to find any sort of magical traces.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I check something about the pups and the pups of the nups?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the smell of the smelling salts is still in your nostrils.
You have I have advantage
My food's here. I'll be right
Ah,
back.
okay. Right.
on perception
Um,
checks.
You
So
get
it's a
a
crit.
faint whiff from the canyon, actually.
Okay. With a crit success, you just go into detective sniffing mode. And said like, Canyon has something magical stuffy stuff with it, so we can go there.
Okay, so the group heads down. The canyon's a bit steep, and there doesn't appear to be a way down. If someone has rope and climbing sets, you could climb down.
Oh, that's gold. Any trees around?
Yeah, there's tons of trees. You could tie a rope around a tree and just shimmy down the rope.
That could work.
Okay, you secure a rope, and everyone climbs down to the bottom of the canyon there. Down here, the brush from the trees all around has more or less created a permanent, thick layer of decaying matter, so it reeks something fierce. But there are small indentations in the canyon walls where time and presumably some river that's long since dried up must have left holes. You take a moment to search through there. Go ahead and make nature checks, everybody.
I'm back. Am I in the group that's making nature checks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Gosh. And then, so the Strega. Whatever-kun. Alright, he said be right back.
Man, I should have stayed back to take care of the victims.
Let's see. Do you have access to Strega's file, document there?
Yeah.
So you can nature check them.
Sheet and nature.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. Between Strega and Kell, they locate a likely cavern that, as you proceed a few feet in, you notice that the back appears to have been sealed off artificially. The rocks that are sealing the cavern up don't look like the rocks from the cavern itself. They must have been dragged here and set up. So it will take a group athletics check to clear the rocks away. So everybody make an athletics check.
Wow.
Well,
Surprised Scylla's getting the highest on that.
and
I can't roll
Strega
for
there.
shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Don't you have like high strength or some shit?
Yeah, +4.
I think I can use Strega.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Okay. You start clearing the rocks away, but they are fairly persistent, and there's quite a lot of them. And as you start clearing them away, they start rolling, and a small contained avalanche fills the tunnel. Everyone takes minor, inconsequential damage as you hack and cough, dust filling your lungs. When the dust clears, you look back into the remaining chamber, and just as Nona said, there does appear to be a small cache that's been set aside. She purrs with delight as she goes in and starts investigating all the things that have been set up here, some 2 generations ago. And
Investigate.
got here. Everybody make an investigation check.
Do. Phooey.
Detective Puppy is go.
Alright,
Holy
you
crap.
find 286 gems of various types. And you find 3 items. Pip, roll D100. Pip, you find what appears to be a enchanted spell focus. It's a small crystal orb with a heavy liquid in it that no matter how you turn the orb, the liquid keeps flowing in the same direction. Let's have Scylla roll a D100. Scylla, you find a... Yep. Let's go to the table here. Da-da-da. Roll a d20, please.
Okay.
14. You find what appears to be a magical short sword. And Kell, roll a d100, please.
I found a
Wow.
sock.
12.
You find a rock.
Rock. Roll a d6, please. You find a suit of marvelous-looking plate mail, which Pip can tell you at a glance is indeed magic.
If only I had a use for it. Guess the shark girl might want it.
And as you are cleaning up, you notice that Nona has also located a small box. She opens it up, and it appears to be filled with ancient jewelry of various makes and models with beautiful gems adorning it. Her eyes sparkle at the appearance, but she closes the box with a small, subdued smile. Of course, Nils and I don't have any desire for weapons and arms, so please feel free to keep all of those items. We'll take the jewelry to the pawn shop, and we'll make sure that you're very well compensated. Thank you again for everything you've done.
Find what you were looking for there?
Yes, I believe this will be more than enough to take care of Nils and I for a very long time.
What is it, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, it's just this. She opens the box up and shows you all the jewelry. Just items that my grandparents set aside in more vibrant days.
Ah, well, I'm glad you were able to recover it.
Alright, so the party meets back up with the group, finding that Kira's massive Gnoll cock is being polished currently by all 4 of the victim girls. A
Damn
little
it.
embarrassed.
Hyra just sort of blushes a little bit. Ah, hey, find anything
Oh, hey, you guys are back.
interesting? Laura, darling.
Well,
You got caught with your pants around your ankles.
So are we divvying up the 286 gold
gems.
gems, right?
Yes.
How many of us are there? Like 6?
1,
It's like
2,
47 apiece.
right?
Hey, I'm not gutter trash anymore.
Alright. They also found a short sword +1, an arcane spell focus +1, and a suit of full plate mail +1.
I might be interested in that short sword if no one else uses finesse weapons.
Short sword is a simple weapon, isn't it?
I think it's a martial. Let me look.
Yeah, it's a martial.
Oh. Phooey. And Pip is a spellcaster, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Only
Pip
Leira and I can
or
really use it.
Lyra can use the
I could-
Yeah, Kell could, but
I could use the sword.
Oh, yeah.
It would be a net downgrade for you, I think, from 2d6
It would
to
be a
1d6.
It would be a backup weapon.
Or
Or you
I
could
already
sell
got a
the
magic sword, so if you're gonna get more use out of it than I will, you can go ahead and have it.
+1 short sword. Gotcha.
Is anyone gonna use the plate? That's probably Lyra's thing. Suddenly outtake me. Puff.
Alright. Scylla hands over the short sword. And
Actually, the plate might be good for Scylla.
Does the short sword look special in any way beyond being magical? Any
no.
engravings
Just
or
a
anything?
I am using heavy armor as a cleric.
Yes, you can use heavy armor. I believe you can use heavy armor.
Yeah, I
No,
took the
I-
specialization that gives me heavy armor.
Plate moves
Okay,
intensify.
And that's +1 plate mail. I suppose since Pip can keep the spell focus, I wouldn't mind the armor. If there's no one else who uses heavy.
I think Lyra's probably the only other person, though. She's got, what, half plate?
Kinathis.
What? Oh, I was muting myself. The armor would be an upgrade. I do have half plate now. 15 plus dex. Max 2.
What's your AC?
Right now it's 17? Yeah, 17. With that it'd be 19.
Now I'm getting out tanked. Fuck.
Alright, Scylla will be the charitable and give out all the loot. You can take it.
Thanks.
Scylla,
You can have my half plate if you want.
I have chainmail, Does that have more AC than?
Yes.
No, it's got one less, but it does allow for Dex to go
Oh.
into your AC.
Huh.
Half plate, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up on
What's your dexterity?
2 or +2.
It would bring you up to 17, which would be one higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll trade.
All right. +1 full plate. Nifty, nifty.
Also, Scylla may want to look at the chat log. There's boners in them Dar Hills.
So many boners.
Alright, Strega, one of the items that was found was an arcane spell focus +1. So it gives you +1 to hit with your spells. Things like Firebolt and stuff like that.
Oh. What kind of focus? Like a wand, a book?
It's an orb that contains some kind of a strange fluid that always flows in one direction no matter how you shake or turn the orb.
I thought Pip was taking that.
Oh, well, whichever.
Decide.
Pip, Strega,
yourselves.
and Leira can all use that.
I think I missed a good bit of the battle, so I'd say Pip should probably have it this time.
Okay.
Super hardcore damage dealer.
Plus it'll help the Eldritch
Oh,
Blast
man.
out.
Now I am the Shark Knight. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23. Now I can resist attacks up to an attack roll of 23 if I pop a shield spell.
You crazy kids with your actual AC.
Hey, I'm an actual frontline fighter, man.
Yeah, I could go get myself a +1 shield or something. Yeah.
Alright,
He's
the
better
party
off.
takes a short break to work off some of the frustration and stress of the battle. Despite Scylla sort of shaking her finger and saying, no, you should probably maybe wait for them to recover at the very least.
Well, also, we're not exactly in a safe place. Get back to town before dropping your drawers.
Fine. Here, we'll pout, but
She
stand
does
up.
have a point.
Stand up, hop dick out of random slut, aim at Vapula, finish. Pick the bitch up. Come on.
How big are these victim girls?
They're like 5'5".
Alright, think I could just like carry one on my dick while we walk back?
Are you strong enough?
I do have +4 strength.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a strength rogue. Forgot that's a thing.
Yes, you'd be able to do that. You're traveling at a fairly normal pace. Strega, one of the girls will go over to you to express an interest and start fawning at you, riding on your naga tail.
We'll see if these girls get, snap out of their stupor. In
If there's a
couple
girl
days.
left over, Scylla will help
Yeah,
carry/support her on the way back.
2 girls free right now. Here will probably jump on one if no one else does. So, leaves at least one.
Well, you gotta look after Vapula.
Well. Philly.
I'm not gonna let you have sex with them right here and now anyways.
Too late?
Difficult to walk and fuck at the same time.
Tell that to Kell. But yeah. Hero will relent and just drag the demon, who is now covered in at least 2 loads of Gnoll cum.
It's a Minotaur racial skill. Centaurs also have it.
You have a supreme look of frowny disappointment in your direction from a nun.
Oh.
If she had a ruler, she'd be slapping the top of your palms.
Alright.
Oh. Be right back. There's an eclipse. I want to see it.
That was
Okay.
a blood moon.
It's a blood moon.
Unless that's also an eclipse. I don't know. Fuck planet, skip bitches.
Alright. So, the party escorts the victims back to Oka. Everyone celebrates your return. They tie Vapula up in the pit, and all the sheep want to know what you want to do with her.
Well, apparently we can't leave her here, because she'll just come back.
She seems pretty bent.
Can't murder her because the priestess
Okay,
says so. I guess we'll have to take her with us.
I mean,
At
she's
least-
a demon. You pretty much have
Maybe
to
we
kill
can
them
get
if you
her
want them to
addicted
kill
to
them.
Kell over there.
Hero just narrows her eyes at you. Like, no, I gotta go first.
Well, you better,
Minotaur,
assert
can't be that
dominance
active.
post haste.
Okay,
You know.
so
Maybe get her a collar and some chains.
Ooh, yes. Hero gives you a peck on the cheek and
Keep her in line.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
find myself a collar, like big solid metal chain, and then give her some proper like shibari
one
bondage
says-
ropes.
It
to-
says about
tie
Fido
up.
on it.
Go to the smithy.
Yeah, I'll
Sure, she
just
can
see
help.
Smithy. There you go.
Go see Smithy.
Oh god.
Cal, I hear you two had some fun. Why don't you give me an introduction?
No thanks. My balls can't handle that.
Alright, I'll go all by myself.
Nona heads off to go pawn the jewelry for gems there, and asks that you guys wait here so she can give you your fair share. But you head off to Smithy to go see about making a collar for Vapula.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do.
Need me one of your big donut collars, clearly.
Yes.
Clearly.
Smithy is hard at work. Her pink, woolly exterior glistening in the flames of the forge. She looks up and waves excitedly at you, and lets her hammer drop on the ground with a loud, room-shaking thud before she skips towards you. Hi, who are you? Oh, I think I saw you. That's right, we were at the feast. Oh, who's your friend? Oh, she's purple. I like purple. I like pink better. Purple's okay. So what are we doing?
Well, I'd appreciate it if you, being a master smith, I hear, could fashion a nice, solid metal collar for my friend here that's not going to be coming off anytime soon. Wink.
Vapula starts
I'm back.
pursing for the bindings around her mouth. Oh yeah, I could probably do something like that. I mean, it'd probably be pretty uncomfortable and ride up a little bit, but
Good.
you could probably get some kind of material in there. I don't know, like silk or something, whatever you want. Is this going to be something that you're going to be using for a long time, or something that you're just going to be using for a little bit of time?
Long time.
Sometimes it's fun to use collars, but
Some
if you
cook-
wear it too often, it can be a whole thing.
It's gonna
Hopefully
be
not
fun.
too
Cushions.
long of a time. Also, guys, the harvest moon and a lunar eclipse, and that's not going to happen again until 2033. So you should go outside and take a look at that
Yeah.
while you have the chance.
It's a bit bright over here, so I don't think I'd be able to see it.
I think I'll do that now.
I actually can see it because it's a cloud-free night and I can see it right from my fucking window over here.
Yeah,
And it's
actually,
pretty
there
fucking
are.
white, and it's happening really, really
Yeah.
fucking slow.
Yeah, it's over the next hour, so I'm gonna have to AFK every 20 minutes to take another look at it.
See if I
Still
can-
daytime over here, so
Oh, can't see shit.
Alright, so you guys just went back to town and...
I'm just
Yeah?
getting me a collar for Vapula
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay. What are we doing with the rescued victims?
We will figure that out.
Okay,
Rebecca
well, Scylla's
offers
going to
that,
stay with them.
Rebecca offers that she can take them in and bathe them, try and get them back to their senses, and figure out where they might have come from.
That'd be
Scylla's
good.
actually going to volunteer to do that with Rebecca, whatever.
Ribbit.
Oh, you don't.
Help clean them up and try to soothe them and get some information out of them.
Hyra Smithy's able to make a large, secure collar for Vapula. It'll just be 20 gems.
Sweet. I can actually afford that. Holy shit. Can I also get like a chain link leash? Maybe something I could attach to one of my bracers?
Oh, well, that's going to take a little while to make. I don't have anything like that in stock at the moment, but if you head over to one of the other stores, they might have something like that. They use those for carts and stuff, don't you know? So maybe they'd have something at the provision place right across the way.
Thanks.
It's funny, they're called Gold Fleece, but they don't have gold. Very silly.
Here we'll say goodbye and take her newly collared demon over there. Give me a collar. Or leash, rather.
Alrighty. And indeed, they have lengths of chain available for sale. Every foot of chain is going to be another 15 gold. So how many feet do you want?
Let's see. That is a question. I can afford, let's see, 3 feet? Does that sound like a good length, guys?
Sure.
Sure, let's
No.
go with it. No?
Or
Could someone throw me some money? I'm kind of poor. Still need to get my dress fixed.
you get a brick to the head.
Ow.
The brick consists of 100 gems. The fuck off.
Alright. And 4 foot of leash it shall be.
Okay. You're going to pick up
Okay.
any kind of padding for the inside of the collar as well?
Well, I guess some wool or something.
Did you
I
get?
would go personally with some like wool, like no, like cotton or some kind of stuffing with silk on the outside. So it's like
I
padded.
don't want this to be too comfortable.
Maybe if she's a good girl,
Yeah,
you'll
if
get
she's
her a
good
nice
girl,
padded
she can
collar.
she can get a nice silk padding. In the meantime, just some cheap, shitty wool should be fine. Something they'd make clothes out of, maybe.
Shitty wool? What are you saying about these sheep?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
you're
they
like,
must have
what's-
some wool that's reject, right? Some that gets
No,
maybe
they don't.
damaged or ruined. Yeah, that they'd throw away otherwise.
They don't. Everything is highest grade quality wool that you'll ever find any place in this demon forsaken world. So right now you're insulting this entire village.
Alright.
You giant asshole.
Good thing that we're not here in character. Alright, but yeah, I will get their cheapest wool, let's say that, to pad the collar.
Okay. So it'd be like 3 gems.
Cool.
Or a little woolen scarf.
Peace. Oh, actually, do they have a chastity belt available anywhere in this town? Is there like a sex shop?
No. But they probably have something like that at the Bazaar.
Oh, Oh, well, we are going back that
Why
way,
would
aren't we?
you do that?
Well, I mean, if she's a demon and all that she can think about is sex, really, well, it would help you to redeem her if we could clear her mind, make sure she's not, returning to her basest instincts.
How do we know that that's not like a physical need that they have? Because I have some experience in
Hyra
that.
will, assuming you're like there in person, she'll just like flick a claw along your lips and say, well, I'm not going to cover her mouth yet.
Oh God.
Okay, first I'll shiver from the contact, then I'll pout, and then say, we can't assume that they all have the same requirements.
Well,
You're
if
gonna
it-
keep her all pent up.
If it turns into a problem, we can always use the key. And maybe she's a good girl, too. But that's
Jeez.
that's a consideration for later.
We're not in the business of keeping slaves.
Here we'll sort of
We do
cock
have
an eyebrow ever so slightly, like.
By the way, I
really?
think I'm gonna keep Luna. That's what I named her.
She's
We-
no.
We do have to keep an eye on her to make
I
sure
asked
she
her if
doesn't
she-
go.
I asked her if she had a
Running off
name, and
to
she didn't
terrorize.
answer me, so I gave her one.
See, Kell's got the right idea.
No.
Think that
And
Yes.
currently, they're staying at Rebek's place. At least until we can get them.
No, I'm keeping Luna.
No.
She likes me.
No.
Maybe I should grab myself a girl too. Girl. My poor little cock sleeve back at the caravans probably getting lonely.
Wow.
Now here's just
all you mean that,
blatantly teasing
Adjatha
Scylla.
boy you got. Yeah.
They're used to having phallic companionship. It would be cruel to deprive them of that.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Scylla is just going to
Scowling.
storm off. Yeah, just going to storm off the scowl at you guys. Go to Rebek's.
At least I gave
Like,
mine a name.
I had planned to go tend to them / guard them from you guys.
Scylla, look at it this way. We have to keep an eye on Vapula so she doesn't run off and go terrorize someone else.
I've already stormed off.
Oh.
I guess if you want to
okay.
say that while following me for a bit.
I will.
All right. And as I storm off, that doesn't mean I can be happy about. I should be happy about it, or even okay with it.
It will give
We
you
have
a
to
chance.
be careful we don't slip into this. I mean, keeping slaves is the exact sort of thing that we abhor the demons for. We should be careful not to slip to become exactly like they are. And our friends seem to be doing just that.
It would probably be best to let them sit for a few days to see if they come back to their senses, or we take any further actions with them. True. See if they, come out of their stupor. But I mean, if they don't, someone has to take care of them. Otherwise, they'll just fall into another horrible monster.
Is there a reason Adjatha stopped talking?
Mhm.
Letting you guys do role-playing stuff while
Okay.
Hip bones his way through the town.
It's fine.
Rebecca does take the 4 victim girls into the bathhouse and washes them, cleans them, sure they're okay. And when they come out, they're still fairly dazed, but at least they look presentable and they can walk on their own without helplessly pawing and crawling on their knees.
Scylla helps her do so and tries tries to engage them in some small conversation. Ask them maybe where they came from or how long they've been captured. They can remember their names, that sort of thing.
Although they struggle to speak, they can't quite get any words out.
Alright, I switched to instead asking them questions they can either nod or shake their heads to, like if they can remember before they were captured, or
Do you like being given a name? Do you have a name?
if they have names. They're
Who's
feeling
Dick's
all right.
favorite?
I
They
dubbed
shake
you
their heads.
tail sock.
To indicate they don't remember if they had any names to begin with, and they nod to indicate that they do like being given names.
All right,
Like Luna.
you're definitely Luna then.
I'll also ask if they knew each other prior to their capture. So do they all look, like they all have the same token, but do they look similar, or do they all have different?
They're all slight different variations. They're all females, largely humanoid, with various slight differences. One of them has a small set of demon horns, one of them has bunny ears, etc., etc. You know, the various transformations that people are going to run into.
Right, but do they look related to one another?
No, they do not look similar to one another.
Okay.
Mittens on her hands and feet.
Rebecca does suggest that if you're wondering what to do about these girls and just try to, or you want to sort of keep an eye on how they progress, she could see about having some of these sheep volunteer to rebuild Vice Manor, and she could set that up as a house for all of you for when you come to visit.
I
And,
think
look
Luna
at
would
the
be safer
girls.
with me.
Scylla thinks that would be a wonderful idea, and she can set them up with rooms there and check up on them every now and then. And we're kind of splicing time around. If Kell wants to suggest that later when he comes back around, Scylla is going to vehemently disagree, at least for a week or two. Let them get adjusted and settled in, and you can try to pursue an actual relationship with her instead of just claiming her like property, you brute.
I'm only a little bit of a brute. Besides, I'm not just claiming her like property. She likes me.
He's a Minitaur, so he's only a
She-
little brute.
She doesn't know what she likes right now. Give her some time at least.
I'm not the one wanting her to lock her up in her room for a week. Like some kind of livestock.
I'm not going to be locking her up anywhere. I'm going to be giving her a place.
You're gonna
Well,
stick her in a room and not let her leave or talk to anyone else.
I never said that at all. I'm not going to let you cart
specific-
her around.
You specifically said to protect her from everyone else.
Protecting
But the- your
and
warning might have
locking
been
up
you
are
guys.
different things.
Uh-huh.
A likely story.
Oh man, the party tension. I can only see it increasing from here.
I like playing a chaotic neutral character. Don't give a fuck.
More neutral characters are the best characters.
I'm neutral good, but that doesn't mean I don't have strong convictions.
Well, that's the best good. That's the best good alignment.
Yeah. Well, I like chaotic good.
Yeah, that one's
good, nice
alright.
alignment. Clearly.
Just lawful good is unless you're wanting to play a hard ass. Lawful good can be a pain. Hyra, the milking machine is this way.
Skip. Also, yeah, I'm gonna. Before that happens, I'm gonna swing by Cottontail Taylor's, try and get my dress repaired and fitted for my new, more voluptuous figure, and also giant bulge.
All right. Well,
Ooh, maybe get a corset built into it.
I will consent to letting Luna wait a week, but if she latches on to someone else during that time period, I will be very cross.
All right, so first to the tailors. There's a bunny girl that works there named Sarah, and she is willing to sell or create whatever you need. You're trying to get, what, mittens for Vapula?
Yes. Get some nice mittens for Vapula to keep her from manipulating her fingers and arcane gestures, and
Get her some hoof gloves.
oh man, if I can get some of those, but I don't think that's available, but I'll ask.
Sarah has mittens, and she can certainly sell you smaller mittens that would force Vapula to just make fists all the time, but
Yes.
she doesn't have anything that would keep them on there, so she'd be able to pull them off pretty easily. You'd have to get some kind of a, like, I don't know, maybe belt to
I have
hold
a-
the mittens on.
Pair of manacles, would that work?
Yeah, that would probably
Tighten
be
about the wrists.
sufficient.
Alright, so I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna get my dress altered so as to not be all torn up and squeezing my tits 100% of the time.
Okay. The mittens are just 5 gems, and she can fix the dress for you. It's pretty torn up, and it's very tight on you, so to let the top out and take care of that, it's going to be closer to 50 gems, and it's going to take a day or two.
Alright, here we'll strut around naked then.
Would you like some assistance?
Nope. I'm good.
You're sure?
Sure. This is my natural form. Everything's fine. Hira says, throwing on her giant cloak before we walk outside.
Oh, that's not quite what I meant. I thought you need help paying for it.
Oh no, you already gave me that 50. Remember? Turns out you were exactly right.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I do remember doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any extra clothes either. Unless you want to wear some super tight shorts.
Hira looks down at her enormous dick. Don't think that's really gonna help.
Might be even. Yeah, probably not.
I guess while I'm in the
Nah.
tailors, can I just buy a shirt and pair of pants that fit me? Is that not something they have in stock in my?
Not unless you want to show off your.
Be right back.
Okay.
I mean, if one of those girls picks the name Lyra, Hyra will just immediately glob onto her for the rest of the time. We can have Lyra, and Hyra. Yay!
Excellent.
Oh, geez, if one of them picks the name Abigail, and then we meet actual Abigail, that'll be interesting.
Also, same with Victoria, really.
Oh, I did meet Abby. Cheap's rip-off hair dye. Nah. Totally ripped me off.
What?
Ow.
Poor thing.
I bought some hair dye from Abby because I didn't want to be all black skinned and have black hair.
Right.
She totally overcharged me.
She's a goblin.
Yeah. Don't trust goblins.
Sin, you back?
Yeah.
Abigail might not be a good choice considering there's already an Abigail.
And we also
And,
have a Lyra in
this
the
world-
party.
Oh, right.
But by all means, give me a harem of Lyras. This is the best thing ever.
Who's the other Lyra?
Kinathis.
Oh,
Who's Abigail?
wait.
I don't know any Abigail.
Oh, she's spelled Lei.
B-I-R-A.
Yeah.
Z-Y-R-A.
Why don't... Okay, then Mira, Eve, Victoria, and Ishra. Adj can decide if one of those names is rejected by them.
They like Eve, Victoria, and Ishra.
Okay. I'll also ask them what they think of moving into the manor for the time being, so that they can get adjusted and we try to remember some about themselves.
Okay. The sheep get started working on the manor for you guys. In the meantime, they offer you the stay at the inn for free since you've taken care of Vapula again for them.
Man, these sheep are so
How
nice.
do the girls feel about the notion, though?
They're just going along with whatever anyone says at the moment.
Okay.
Hero, were you buying anything else, or were you going to check out the Melker?
I'm gonna buy just some generic traveler's clothes to wear for a day, since, being naked probably isn't a great idea.
Yeah.
And then, I'm gonna go hang out with the milker. Well, I mean, if Lyra's saying I shouldn't.
Whatever.
Get generic clothes, go see Milker.
I wear this tiny swimsuit and shorts, so, I mean,
Oh, yeah, but see,
I don't wear very much.
that accentuates your natural assets. Me, there's some weight going on here, and it's just kind of
You
uncomfortable.
mean your enormous rack?
Blush. Yeah, basically.
Comfortable. I don't know, they seem pretty soft to me.
Here, just unconsciously thrusts her chest in Kell's direction when he pipes up.
Alright, so
Squeeze.
the Melker is over at Asa's workshop. Were you going there with Calvin?
Oh, there's an actual milker? Damn it.
Yeah. Where do you think they get the
Kell
milk
offered
for
to show
the
it to me.
milk baths?
I was offering to milk her.
Oh, well,
I
in that
didn't
case,
know there was
sure.
actually a milker.
Alright, Kell's gonna offer, here is getting kind of full.
Alright, let's go do it.
Okay, so the two of them go off to the inn or whatever to take care of some of that. In the meantime, Pip's been working his way around town, making some sheep fat and sassy. Anybody else need anything from town?
Scylla's
actually,
just going to stay with the girls, watch over them.
Yes. Nona comes back from the pawn shop with the funds, and she has enough to secure both her and Nil's future, as well as to give everyone in the party 2,000 gold gems.
Oh my!
Damn.
That is a lot.
I can buy things.
Wow. I'm no longer poor. Time to buy a shitload of lactate before I go get milked by Kell. Hold on.
Oh my god.
What?
Lactate. This way I can produce healing potions while I'm getting milked.
Oh god.
Truly the best thing ever.
Oh, you crazy
After
kids.
Kell finishes milking the regular milk out of you, he sort of gives you a wink and a nudge and suggests that maybe the two of you should share a room in case you need some late night milking.
Oh, does he now? Ah. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have somebody else watching Vapula, just in case. Blush?
Just an FYI, there's like 1/5 of the moon that's still white, the rest is being eclipsed. Right about now.
Such moon.
It's pretty. Have you gone to take a look at it, Fen? You
Yeah.
should.
Oh, I can
Looked
go
like
watch
a
a
moon.
live stream of it. Haha, I don't have to get up.
Link it for everyone else then. So,
Apparently it's not a live stream despite saying it's a live stream. What's going on here?
okay, now it is.
Okay, so we can sort of
Last one.
call it for now and take care of any additional stuff you guys need to take care of. It seems like the party is going to stay in town for a brief while, make sure everything's taken care of with the girls there, and Pip's going to work his way around town, getting a few more full bellies. Everyone's going to have a chance to purchase stuff with their newfound riches, and it is good times, and we will get to that in the next session. So,
Next exciting episode of
you guys
CoC&D.
completed that mission, so you are now 4 of 5 points towards level 7. So next session, if everything goes well, you'll be leveling up.
Sweet.